Good morning, everybody, from sunny Pilsen in the Czech Republic. We welcome you to the 2018 European Powerlifting Championships. I'm Martin Flett, and I'm joined once again by my old sparring partner, Ralph Farquharson.
Good morning, all. This is going to be a really exciting week, is it, for lifting?
Absolutely. We've got the sub-juniors, juniors, and the open classes this week. Today is sub-junior day, and just to break down the day for you, session 1, we've got all women sub-juniors broken down into 2 flights. Flight 1 will be the under 43 to the under 63 kilo classes, and back to back with that will be the under 72 and under and over 84 kilo classes. Then the second session today we'll have the sub-junior men, under 53 to under 83, and the final session of today will be the big male juniors, the under 93s through to the 120 plus class. Well, the clock is just ticking down, Ralph.
It is, yeah.
We're just about to have the first lift of the 2018 championships, and that will be Alexandra Koval from Russia, lifting unopposed in the under 43 kilo class, opening with 80 kilos. I suspect that's just a safe opener.
Yes, it is. Should be.
You shouldn't be beating yourself if you're the only one in your class.
Martin, I'm just thinking, what a wonderful setup.
Isn't it?
This is truly, high quality setup for powerlifting.
Well, I've been to Pilsen quite a few times before, Ralph, and this is just a different level to anything that's been put on before here.
But this is the standard that we must be aiming for.
Yes.
Across the board. All European Championship, World Championship must be at this standard if we are looking for IOC recognition.
Well, when I think of the first time I came to Pilsen and now, it's just, there's no comparison whatsoever.
No, it's just professional setup.
And here we have Alexandra Koval from Russia. She needs 1 squat, 1 bench, 1 deadlift to become European champion in the under 43 kilo class. Looking absolutely tiny next to the rear spotter. Here we go. Nice and deep. Holds for the command.
Should be no problem.
Should be 3 white lights. Yes, indeed. And the 2018 championships are underway. Next, we move to the 57 kilo class, and this is Repo from Estonia. 3 lifters in the 57 kilo class, so they will all get a medal if they make a total. The battle is who gets gold and silver. And the bar is loaded for Repo. Katrin Kelly Repo. You'd almost say that was 2 Irish first names, wouldn't you?
But a good starter, nearly 1.5 ton body weight for a starter. So
we never cease to be amazed by the power to body weight ratio of these sub-junior women. Oh, no. Was that in? If it was just in. Keep your fingers crossed.
I think she made,
yes, she did.
Her feet are very close together. You notice she was really struggling. Yeah, she needs to widen the feet a little bit wider just to get the hip going through the legs.
Now we move to the British lifter, Amelia Makeup, and she is in the under 63 kilo class, and her opener is 115 kilos. And we know the British coaches won't send a lifter in
unless
something that they can't do.
Yeah, absolutely right.
I think we saw Amelia for the first time last year in international competition, and still a sub-junior. Born in 2000, that seems like yesterday. Here she goes.
Nice slow descent. That looks good.
Yes, it looks solid. And 2-1, well, she got a blue from the centre referee. What do you think that would be for, Ralph?
We're just looking at blues here. This says
would it be not standing up straight?
Yep, it could well be the one.
She was a little bit bent at the top, I thought.
The rule said you must stand up with knees locked.
But then that was her starting position as well.
It should have been, and I picked up.
3 lifts in and already controversy. So this is Anastasia Denko from Russia. Now she is also unopposed in the 47 kilo class. And the first priority will be getting a squat in. And we normally find this in the first day, Ralph. What we have to marvel about is the quality of performance rather than the battles in some cases. Oh. Maybe that was just first lift nerves.
Could well be. Could well be.
3 white lights. Yeah, I think you're probably more nervous when there's no competition because you're just thinking, don't blow it, don't blow it. Now, Milla Silva from Slovakia is up next, and she is in the 63 kilo class. She'll have a battle with Makeup. We're predicting for the bronze medal, although stranger things have happened. But this is Milla Silva from Slovakia, 125 kilos, 63 kilo class.
Over twice her body weight for opener.
Oh, that looks solid.
Should be.
I guess you'd like the feet wider, wouldn't you? But
yes, a little bit wide. I'd like to get the hips to drive, so the big muscle of the hips can drive through the bottom. Yeah.
But it was a good squat.
Yeah, it's a good squat.
Now, Ivacheva from Russia in the 57 kilo class is out next with an opener of 135 kilos.
She's a student, 4 years in competition.
And this will be her last year as a sub-junior.
Maybe you can explain, sub-juniors will end at age 18.
That's right.
Then they go into juniors, which goes up to 21.
And of course, your age on the 1st of January of a year
that is correct.
becomes your age all year when you're a junior. Of course, Masters works the other way around.
Yes.
But this is Ivacheva. 135 kilos. I think it was deep enough, but she didn't go any deeper than she had
Now
to.
just about on the limit, but she should get it. 3 white lights.
3 white lights. Why go any deeper than you have to?
As you say, why? And just to explain the rule, that the rule says the hip joint must go below the top of the knees. So when the referee is looking at the depth, they should look at the hip joint to see where it goes and make sure it goes below the knee.
That's correct. Now this is Helina Kkeok from Ukraine. She's 15 years old, Ralph.
Yeah.
Born 2002. Where
Baby.
have the years gone?
Baby, absolutely.
That's when I started competing.
That's when I finished before.
So this is Kkeok. This to move
very wide legs, look at that. Maybe that's too wide. Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know.
Shall we just wait for the referees?
I'll wait for the referees. Yes, I suspect.
Yeah, it was
Didn't
high.
Look, Again,
2 red lights.
Again, the legs was, in my opinion, was too wide.
Yeah,
and the hips got nowhere to go.
There's a happy medium, isn't there?
It has to be, yeah.
But then she's Ukrainian, she'll be getting expert coaching, we know that.
I'm sure.
And we move to Ozipova in the 52 kilo class. 140 kilos. And she's not even the highest opener.
With a body weight
from
of
Russia.
51 kilo body weight.
Yeah. She's the lighter of the two, should it come to that.
We're just thinking, Martin, half of these girls you see in the street, you would never thought they lift a weight.
Absolutely.
Capable to lift a weight. But they're so strong.
How wrong would you be?
Very wrong.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good lift. Should be.
And plenty more in the tank. Yes, 3 wide lights.
The next lifter is Olga from Russia with 150 kilograms.
Now, Prana Morava from Russia is competing with Ozipova in the 52 kilo class. She's opening 150 kilos.
Again, she's a student competing for 3 years.
She's opening within 5 kilos of her lifetime best.
Yeah.
But of course, we say time and time again, they come on so quickly at this age.
To grow,
don't they?
yeah, that's right, yeah.
As they're growing and developing. So 2 Russians competing against each other in the 52s. This is Olga Ponomareva, 150 kilo opener, and this will put her into the lead over Ozipova. See what the referees say. It was very fast.
Yeah.
But it was too high.
Too
I actually tried to watch that one on the
yeah,
stage.
just missed it. I just
rather
missed
than it was high.
Yeah.
I think we'll better stick to the screen. It's just too far away for us to view the stage.
And there's so many
there's so much
spotters
in
around.
between, yeah.
Yeah.
Now this is Kkeok from Ukraine,
Yeah.
and she will be the final lifter in the first round, opening on 152.5 kilos in the 63 kilo class.
She got a personal best of 170, so this should be comfortable.
Yeah, and if this goes easily, she's the overwhelming favourite for gold in the 63s. I think that was just in,
I think
but
so.
very powerful
We'll wait.
backup. What did they say?
One referee said no.
When the rule is, Ralph, if we say just, it's 2-1, but we don't know which way the 2-1
Yes,
is
absolutely.
going to go.
Anastasia Antonia will be 170 kilograms on the bar.
My apologies, that wasn't the final lift in the first round. This is the final lift coming up now. This is Antoniak from Ukraine, and she is in the 57 kilo class, and she is opening 170 kilos. That is more than triple body weight.
Yeah, more than triple.
She weighs 55.51, and she's opening on 170 kilos. How many men do you know that can
Good
squat
question.
triple body weight
Good question.
in or out of supportive equipment? And this is a sub-junior woman. Whoa, she had to work a little bit,
Midsection.
but that looked good. Yes, 3 white lights. And at the end of the first round, I won't go through all the individual classes. We've got 5 classes. What I will say is there are only 2 red marks on the board.
Which is good. Good
Yeah,
sign.
Prana Morava in the 52s and Kkeok in the 63s. And we hope both these girls will put that right in the second round.
And Martin, as we always say, is the first round is a warm-up.
Yes.
It's a last warm-up, we would say. Your second attempt is what you're looking for, and the third attempt is a bonus. Normally it's where a record is broken, your personal best, and so forth.
The bar is loaded.
So we're into round 2, and this is Alexandra Koval from Russia. Lifting unopposed, and she's put another 10 kilos on the bar, and she's well over double body weight now. And she's only 15 years old, born in 2003. In fact, she may even be 14. We don't have details of her birthday.
No.
And 14, Ralph, of course, is the youngest age at
We can start
which you can compete in
in
powerlifting.
the IPF. Should be.
And
No.
saying nothing. No.
All 3 referees said no.
That's why I didn't say anything.
I know. I noticed you didn't comment,
Yeah,
Martin.
I didn't want to second guess the referees and see 3 whites,
you
but
can see it from here.
It just seemed a little bit high. Plus, when we're looking off screens, you know, the
very difficult.
referees have a much better view. Now, Katrine Repo, Estonia, in the 57 kilo class. Her second attempt, 10 kilos more on the bar, 115 kilos for her.
Which is about a standard increase.
Yes.
Between 5 and 10 for ladies.
And of course, at this body weight, 10
Yeah,
kilos
it's
is
a
a big
lot of weight.
percentage increase.
Absolutely. That's deep.
No,
That's
she
too
just
deep.
Almost
not
went
drive.
too far back
Yeah,
and just
and
lost
that's right,
balance.
yeah.
And
And again, a lot of these lifters got their feet, in my
Yeah.
opinion, the feet are too close. They haven't got the muscle cannot drive. So the
now
knees
look
come
at the way
forward.
it went backwards. Yeah,
And the knees come forward, and the
to
power is
balance
gone.
that out.
Yeah.
Now, Amelia Makeup, Great Britain, her second attempt, she's put another 7.5 kilos on the bar, taking it up to 122.5 kilos. Mark Giles giving the commentary commands.
Yes.
Now she got a red light the last time, a blue, if you remember.
Think she did.
That's the
Again,
same finishing
the
position.
starting don't look
Let's see
superb
what
to
the
me.
referee.
Yeah, she got it done.
She gets 3 white lights. Yeah, it was slightly more upright than the last time. And I guess if the lifter returns to the position they started from, if they've had the start command from that position,
Yes.
you can't then red light them for returning to that. Well, you can, but you shouldn't.
But shouldn't.
Now, Anastasia Denko from Russia, the other lifter who is unopposed in the very lightweight classes. She's the only one in the 47s. She's put another 7.5 kilos on the bar, 127.5. Some great camera angles here as well.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
I was talking to the director yesterday, and I was so surprised that we know up to 9 cameras. So in every corner, 10,
7.
7 cameras. Okay. Some great angles. Well done.
It'll soon be 9, Ralph.
And more. Oh, it's 1 red light there from the.
Yeah, she gets it 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
One called on depth. It was a red. Just to explain, when you see the red lights on the screen, underneath there's a smaller light which will be either yellow, blue or red.
That's correct.
Now in the squat, the red would indicate
Depth.
lack of depth. Blue would indicate probably soft knees
Yeah.
or not standing
That's
upright.
right, yeah.
Yellow would be downward movement or in it.
There's
or
about
fi-
7 of those,
Yeah.
which could be any one
But
of
the
those.
main
yeah.
yellows would be downward movement or not complying with the referee's
Referee's
commands.
command, correct.
So this is Milla Silva, Slovakia, competing with Kkeok for overall bronze. 130 kilos for her. Yes, that looked good.
Yep. Should be 3 white.
And indeed it was. Now, Kkeok, this is the first of the 2 lifters with a red against their name from the first round. Now, this is the one you thought was too wide a stance, Ralph.
Yes. In my opinion,
Particularly in a suit.
In a suit, and
It's
to get
just-
the hips down in a wide stand is very difficult.
Yeah. I mean, perhaps rather than talk over the lifter, Ralph, when we're switching from second to third round, you could explain a
I will
little
try.
bit about why it's more difficult in a squat
Yeah.
suit than out. But this is Kkeok trying to turn red to green to move forward in the competition. Second attempt, 137.5. Looked a little better.
It's better. Whether is the referee happy with it? Let's see. Yes, they are.
Yes, indeed. And that looked a lot more comfortable,
Looks comfortable,
as
yes.
well. May just have been nerves. I mean, you have to remember how young these people are.
And also notice, Martin, the elbow is very close to the
Yeah.
legs. You can touch, but it must not be a support. Then it can be a red light.
And that, of course, in itself is a change in the rules
It's
from
a
the
change
old
of rule
days.
for the old days, yeah.
Now, Ivacheva from Russia is next up, 18 years old, final year as a sub-junior, and she is going 145, 10 kilo increase. This will take her to within 7.5 of her lifetime best. Nice, steady progression. Anastasia Ivacheva. think it's the same as the last one, just deep enough.
I think just about, I think.
Yes, 3 white lights. Now, Panama Morava. This is the one remaining red on the board, and she is retaking 150 kilos. I'll tell you what, Ralph, there's going to be a battle between her and Ozapova, the two Russians. Prognosis shows only 5 kilos between them.
Yeah, that's right.
But before any
she
of
must
that,
get this one
she
aboard.
must get this lift, or she will be under such huge pressure for her third attempt.
I'm sure they make the adjustments.
Also in her final year as a sub-junior, born in 2000.
Set up is good. No, I don't think. I'm gonna say I don't think it should be.
What do they say?
Oh, I'm so wrong.
3 white lights. Yeah. Let's just say the referees have a better angle
but
than
the
we
3
have.
white lights, so
yes,
we
that's
cannot
all
argue.
that matters. We're looking at a screen. We've probably seen what you're seeing watching, and we've always said, don't judge a lift off YouTube, judge it up close. And that's what the referees did. All 3 of them gave it a white light. And the great news is everyone is moving forward. Everyone is a third of the way to making a total.
This is what we're going to see.
Ozapova. This to match Panama Morava's 150. Oh, this is going to be quite a battle between the two Russians. That's 3 white lights, and this is close. Well, they'll be battling for the squad gold as well.
Of course, because there's 3 medals. There's 4 medals.
4 medals.
4 medals for grubby. Medal in the squat, medal in the bench press, and medal in the overall. And deadlift and overall.
Now, Kkeok from Ukraine, 10 kilos on the bar for her as well, taking it up to 162.5 kilos. Straps getting put up at the very last second. That was Mr. Zanbut, was it?
Yes, he was.
Ukrainian coach and referee.
They got a great coaching system there, isn't it? And some great lifters, of course. Nice and set up.
Wait for the referees in that one.
I will do now.
Quite get the. No, it's red. It's 2-1. It's red.
I will always be the referee, I think, Martin.
And we've got one more in the second round. And then I'm going to ask you to talk a little bit about squat suits, if you wouldn't mind, Ralph. But before that, we'll see Anastasia Antoniak from Ukraine. 15 years old. 15 years old. Weighs 55.51 kilos, 177.5 kilos. It's amazing. It'll be a lifetime best for her.
Wow.
It is just phenomenal. And this is only her second lift. I mean, we could even see her go over 400 pounds next time.
Possible. She's working.
No.
A bit too heavy.
Yeah, if you remember last time she had a stick and she worked through it, and that time she just couldn't bring any momentum into it.
No.
So we were talking earlier, Ralph, about how if you had a wide stance wearing a squat suit, it was more difficult than without. Could you just talk us through that a little bit?
Yeah, because you must remember that the power comes from the hips. That's where the biggest muscle for driving. And you have to get the hip down to get that momentum to drive. If the suit is too tight, it's restricting the movement, and you're then fighting to get the weight down. And then once you get down, there's no power. The power is gone.
Yes.
So basically, and the best idea is to have the feet slightly wider than hip width, which allow the hip to drop between the legs, and then the big muscle of the hips, and then drive is the big power movement coming from the hip. So that is the coaching method, I think, we use in the coaching courses, and teach coaches how to coach powerlifting.
Thank you, Ralph. Well, this is Koval, third and final attempt, retaking her second round 90, and we wish her well. Oh, that
That's
looked
comfortable.
nice and comfortable.
It's a good lift.
Well, that was so easy. You have to ask how she could possibly have missed it the last time.
15 kilograms on the bar.
But if you missed it last time, where did the coach go? Does he increase the weight? Or?
It's a
Yeah,
game
that
of
was comfortable.
physical chess.
It is. It's a mind game.
Now, Repo Estonia missed 115 last time, having made a 10 kilo increase from her opener. And this is her third and final attempt. Can she put right what went wrong last time? Same, exactly
same
the
again.
same. Yeah, went back on her heels, knees came forward, lost the driving position.
Once the knee comes forward, the weight is lost
Yeah,
because the hip joint no longer driving. Yeah, so
now this is Amelia Makeup from Great Britain. Another 5 kilos on. Well, she came in with a PB of 115. This is 127.5. This is for a huge 12.5 kilo
personal best.
improvement on her best ever lift.
But you can say, Martin, this can happen because at this age,
Absolutely.
you're growing so fast.
Oh, now I think she'd probably get blues for that,
Could
Ralph.
well have. Yes.
Yes, blues and a yellow. It was very strong. She powered it
yeah.
up well, but sadly not within the technical rules. Just watch, it stops.
The bar is loaded.
Do you know, I'm not sure if it did go down.
Yeah, it didn't.
My first
replay.
impression was it
And
did, but
replay.
in replay, perhaps that was a little bit harsh. But again, we're looking at a screen. We haven't got the view the referees have now. This is Sarah Denko in the 47 kilo class, unopposed, 135 kilos on the bar. Oh, it's a good battle. Will she get the reward of
Let's
the white
see.
lights? Yes, she
One
will.
blue.
2-1.
Alexandra Koval from Slovakia with 135 kilograms on the bar.
Well, there was downward movement, Ralph, but that should have been yellow, not blue.
Not blue, should be yellow.
Am I correct? I mean, I've been
Absolutely.
away from this for a while.
No,
but
you're right. You're right. And that's all it could be.
yeah.
It's downward movement.
Well, I saw it on the replay actually, but of course the referees only get one look at it.
And they must also remember the colours.
Indeed.
You can press the wrong colour.
So Milla Silva, 135 kilos on the bar. Guaranteed bronze medal in squat. Oh, it's a good fight. Oh, I thought she was going to tip forward for a moment, but she managed to control
Yeah,
it. 3
well done.
wide lights
She's happy.
for the Slovakian lifter, and now we have Kkeok. Gave us a little bit of a fright the first time round with a wide stance, but completely adjusted that second time.
She got her best of 140, so this is a personal best
Yeah.
if she's successful.
And it's funny that we can say they're seasoned competitors when they're only 17,
17
18.
years old.
But we've seen this young lady a
Yep.
few times before. And you think if they're this good when they're 17, how good are they going to be when they're 27? Oh no. Let's see what the referees say. And it is three
three
white
white lights.
lights.
Next lifter is Anastasia Antonia from Russia with 152.5 kilograms.
Now Ivacheva, from Russia, up next in the 57 kilo class, 152.5 kilos This will match her personal best.
Yeah. She'll be competing 4 years, a student. Can you remember when you were able to get so close to the arms?
Yeah,
Martin?
never. Well, it's a battle, but what do
Yeah.
the referees say?
We'll wait to see. Yeah.
2 to 1.
Oh, 2 to 1, yes.
Yeah, 2 to 1. I did wonder.
Yeah, just about on the,
It's on
the limit.
You know, you can accept a red and you can accept a
Yeah.
white for those.
Could be either.
Yeah. Now, Ozipova in the 52 kilo class, 155 kilos on the bar for her. A reminder that 3 lifters follow Ozipova, and then we're straight into flight 2, which will be 72s and under and over 84. She's fighting.
Plenty of fight.
Oh, that looked good. 3 white lights. Great lift for Ozipova. Well, she equaled her lifetime best with a little bit more in the tank, probably. And the bar is now loaded for Prana Morava. She is going 157.5. This is for gold in the squad.
2.5 kilo.
Ozipova, with her previous lift, moved into gold medal position. This is Prana Morava after missing her opening attempt to take gold with her 3rd and final squat.
Just 2.5 kilo above her best. It's a personal best. Nice setup.
Over triple body weight again.
Head up, chest out. Break the hip.
Oh, did that go deep enough?
Again, I say nothing, Martin, all white. No.
No.
2 to 1.
And we have 2 to go. We've got Kkeok from Ukraine, 170 kilos on the bar for her. She is clear in gold medal position on the squat. She got 162.5 second attempt. Next best is 145. This is just building the total. And the more you build the total, the easier the first deadlift can be.
Become, yeah. Easy enough?
Yeah.
Is it deep enough?
Well.
Yes, the
yes,
referee
it
says.
was. I think part of the problem here, Ralph, is we're at a slight angle because
Yeah, we are.
the stage is up above and
Quite a high, yeah.
it's even more difficult to judge
You're
squats
looking-
when you're
looking
looking up.
up.
Yeah. Now, this is the final squat of the first flight, and it's Anastasia Antoniak from Ukraine, 15 years old, 177.5 kilos on the bar. She missed this last time. Can she finish flight 1 with a flourish? Huge, huge weight.
She's already the gold medal for the
Yeah.
squat, yeah, with 170, her opener. So this is to build a total.
Ten kilos over triple body weight.
Amazing. She's working.
She's fighting. I think she's got that.
Let's hope so.
What do the referees say?
Yes.
Yes. 3 white lights. What a fantastic lift.
The will.
Oh, look at this battle. Fight and fight and fight some more. What a great way to end the first flight. That is a real squat.
That's how we fight, yeah. Never give up.
And we move on to flight 2, and we're into the under 84 kilo class. First of all, 2 lifters in the 84s, and the first one is Kinga Guile from Hungary. We made many friends in Hungary, Ralph, 3
Yes, we
years
have.
ago. It's a lovely country, lovely people.
Fantastic, yeah. I think we're back there sometime in the next couple of years
Oh,
for
I would look
European.
forward to that. No.
I think should be
Now,
yellow.
we were talking, and that was unequipped as well, wasn't it, Ralph?
It was unequipped.
Yeah, there just wasn't that tension at the bottom.
No, which is so deviant.
I would say, we were talking about lifters being too wide. I would say she needs to be slightly wider.
Yes.
But listen to us coaching when the coach has probably had her for the last couple of years. That probably is just.
But when you begin to fail, you must
Yes.
look at the technique and adjust the technique to suit the lifter.
Now Zalazinka from Poland. Victoria Zalazinka. Zalazinska, my apologies. Well, we've just lost her on our screen for a moment.
Yeah, when you have two sessions running
That's
together.
right.
Intend
And
to.
she is in the 84 plus class, but just over. That looked good. Very fast. I almost missed it. 2-1. Yeah, she's under 86 kilos body weight, Ralph, so
Yeah.
she's literally just into the 84 pluses.
60 kilograms on the bar.
Now Sabarova from Russia, next up in the 72s. 160 kilos on the bar for her.
15 kilo below her personal best on her rope now. Competing.
Which is about right.
Yeah, I would say so.
2 10-kilo jumps, if that's what they've got
Get a
in mind,
nice-
would take her to a
nice-
new PB.
Yeah, nice comfortable running, and then you can start to work. That's smooth.
Very smooth.
Technique is perfect. Yes.
And combining the Titan suit and the Inzer shirt.
And it's a good lift. The next lifter is Alexandra Koval from Russia with 160 kilograms on the bar.
Now Kitsul from Russia in the under 84s. Next up, 2 lifters in this class. And if you remember, Guile, the Hungarian, missed 110 the first time. So Kitsul, I would say, based on prognosis, get her openers in. She's the European champion. Right?
Yeah, she will. And she's just starting at 15 kilo below her personal best, so that should be
Yeah.
comfortable.
We've got 3 or 4 exceptional lifters in this class. I mean, we've got 3 lifters in the 72s opening 185, 192, 200.
Yeah,
And look at Jonsdotter.
225.
Yeah. But this is Kitsul from Russia. Takes it back. Now I like that width of
nice.
stance.
Yes, perfect. You look, give the hip.
Oh, now did she go deep enough?
Don't know. Again. 1, 2.
2-1 against, yeah.
The next lifter is Prana from Ukraine with 125.
Well, even the Viva crew weren't too sure about the merits of that one.
There was even shaking the head. Oh, I'm not sure.
They're getting more expert than anyone else. The number of
What
lifts
do you
that they
mean
watch
getting more?
in a
They're
year.
more expert than we are.
Now, this is Krasnova in the 72 kilo class. She is opening 185 at a body weight of 68.54, and there are 2 in the same class opening heavier than her.
Amazing.
And look who she's got coaching her, Rubets.
Oh, Rubets.
Yeah.
Mr. Rubets, yeah.
105 kilos squat.
Small guy, isn't he?
World record holder.
Record
As a
holder.
junior, he's got the
Yeah.
open world record.
Is he lifting this weekend? I haven't seen his name anywhere.
I'm not sure.
But what
You
a
would
guy.
hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah, such an impressive lifter. But this is Krasnova, who he's coaching. 185 kilos. This is going to be a really competitive class. Every 2.5 kilos is going to matter here. Oh, well, it was easy.
That's
Did she
smooth.
Did she go deep enough? I reckon it's a 2-1.
You're right.
Yeah, 2-1, but
You
in
haven't lost
favour
it,
of the
Martin.
lifter.
The list on the goal line,
Maybe I never had it to lose, Ralph. Now this is Liz from Poland. Ida Liz, 18 years old, opening 192.5 kilos. And I can tell you that on prognosis, there's only 7.5 kilos separating the top three. This is going to go to the wire. And she is opening with a lifetime personal best attempt.
Only 2 years in competition. Gone to. So. She must have been in training for a number of years.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
That is perfect technique.
Don't think we need to wait for the referees for that one.
No!
Oh, Martin, shut your mouth.
Wow. No, that looks comfortable from here.
Well.
Yeah, you can see it second time round. Yeah, replay.
My first reaction was that was good.
Looks good.
Now, Rusanenko, 200 kilos on the bar. At a body weight of just under 70, 69.47, 200 kilo opener.
440 pounds. Thirty-one and a half.
31.5 stone, yeah.
Stones, yeah.
What we call in Scotland nearly heavy. Well, I'm scared to say anything, but that looked good.
And it was.
Yes, it was. And one to go, Ralph, in the 84 plus. And this is Jon's daughter. 225 kilos on the bar for her. Just short of 500 pounds, I think, Ralph?
Yes, just short of 500.
Yeah. Solely Jon's daughter. And again, as we wait for her to come on stage, what a setup on the stage.
Yeah, it is impressive.
It's as good a stage as
you walk in and you know this is an important event.
Yes.
But as I say again before, Martin, this is a standard we must all aim for across the board, not only the EPF, but also the IPF and all the regions. And I hope they're watching and looking at it. This is the standard you need to be if you want to be recognized as a truly international sport.
So solely Jon's daughter. She'll take the gold medal with this one, lift and squat.
Oh yes, for sure.
Well, it looked easy.
Yeah, but she was fighting it down. The coaches were shouting then to go down. No, it wasn't deep enough.
I wasn't sure it was deep enough.
She was fighting it.
She seemed to be, again, the feet seemed to be too narrow.
Absolutely.
She seemed to be fighting for space.
Not allow the hip to go down,
And the feet were almost pointing inwards.
With again the feet pointing slightly outwards.
Exactly.
And the knees as you go down, the knees goes over the toes. So they allow the inner thighs to work, the outer thighs, the hip muscle and the butt muscle.
Now we're into the second round. This is Kinga Guile from Hungary. We wish her well. One of 4 first round reds. And again we stress lifting without a supportive suit on. Gets the squat command. That's much better.
Yeah, better than the first.
Much better.
Let's see what the referee says. Yeah, 3-1.
And of course it's much easier to make depth without the suit, but then of course the suit helps you come back up again.
Keep that drive.
Yeah, and she wasn't wearing knee wraps either. She was wearing knee sleeves.
She's competing classic,
yeah. Now Kitsul also in the under 84 kilo class. Well, she missed 160 kilos. last time. Competing with Guile, who we've just seen. They both had to retake their openers. Alexandra Koval, 160 kilos. Just over 350 pounds. Well, came up nice and strong on the borderline. Which side of the border? And it's
It's
south
the right
of
side.
the border.
It's the right side.
3 white lights.
Next lifter is from Poland.
And we breathe a sigh of
160
relief
kilograms. The bar is loaded.
for both the lifters in the under 84 kilo class.
Well, it's always sad to see a lifter train for maybe 3 months, 4 months
Yeah.
to be here and then come on, didn't make it.
Particularly a sub-junior
Yeah,
route.
sub-junior
Must be
is
soul destroying.
absolutely.
Now Zalezinska from Poland, 20 kilo jump up to 160 kilos. And we'll see what the referees say.
And it's a flip.
2 to 1.
Next lifter is Helina Kkeok from Russia with 170 kilograms on the bar.
Well, we move into the under 72 kilo class for the next 4 lifts, and this is where the big battle of the
Yeah,
morning
yep,
session
certainly
is
is.
going to lie, and this is going to go down to the last deadlift. So everything they can eke out of the squat is
Go
going
towards
to
the
help them.
overall.
Yeah, and so often it's one on body weight because the last lifter puts on what they need to do to win by body weight. Why have more on the bar than you need
to do.
to pull for a gold medal and a European title? So this is Svetlana Saburova from Russia.
So you can imagine the coach has got 2 jobs. One is to try and get a medal in the squat and also looking at the overall
Yeah.
at the same time. Oh,
It's a
they
battle.
fight it.
Yes, I think so. Good lift, 3 white lights.
Next lifter is
Yeah, just talking about squatting, Ralph, between the lifters. I was watching Carl Yngvar Christensen's 2013 performance in Stavanger on YouTube the other day.
Oh, was that special?
And what a shame that young
Yeah.
Carl has had
Yeah.
to leave the sport.
I know. He hasn't. He's no promoter.
Yes.
He's actually promoting this year Western European. So in Norway. So yeah, but it's a shame.
But and he's a referee as well,
And he's a
a
referee.
coach. But as
Yeah.
a lifter, he
Yeah.
was a little bit
It's
special.
a great shame.
So this is Ida Lees from Poland. Now, I thought her first lift looked great, and she got red lighted.
We called it, yes.
So I don't imagine she's got to go much deeper to satisfy the judges. Just a fraction.
Wait and see. Yes.
Yeah, 3 white lights.
The white light.
Didn't look very different to the first one.
That's
to
why I
me.
said I wait to see because
Yeah.
it didn't look. Yeah. Let's
Well,
look at
that's
it
why
again.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, just about in. And again, if you're at home watching this, again, look at the hip joint opposed to the knee, top of the knee. The rules say you must go, hip joint must go below the top of the knee to be a good squat.
Now, this is Krasnova from Ukraine. Again, she's a sub-junior. We seem to have been watching her forever. I think I remember her in Hungary
Yes,
over
she
3
was.
years ago.
Yes, she was.
And she's still a sub-junior 3 years later. Very tall for the weight. What a lot
You
of
can imagine that
experience she's
she
already
will,
got.
yeah.
This is 195. Move her into the silver medal position. Oh, that did
Debatable.
not look deep enough to
Debatable.
me. But our angles are very
And we are
difficult
correct.
to judge.
Two
Yeah,
referees
2 to
said no.
1. It was easy enough.
Yep.
And funnily enough, with the suits and the way the further down you go, the more pop you get.
That's what
So-
I said. They
so
didn't
there's
use
no
any hips.
advantage to stopping high.
Not at all. Because that's the way the suit work. You get to the low position and then you drive, and the suit help you to drive to the sticking points.
2 lifters to go in the second round. First up, Ruzanenko from Ukraine, 16 years old. squat PB of 200 coming in. She equaled that with her opener, and this will be 7.5 kilos more than she's ever lifted in her life. Does she look fired up for this? That face is a picture of focus and
Yeah,
concentration.
absolutely. Mind and body working
Oh,
together.
she's ready for
Yeah.
this.
Get the setup is right, hands closed, tight, everything is tight. From the shoulder, push out, slowly back. Get your feet in the right place, head up, wait for referee signal.
Well, on the border, what do the
Let's
referees say? Yes, 2-1.
Well done.
Center referee called it on depth. 2 side referees gave it. And as I said, Ralph, it's right on the border. And we have 1 lifter in the second round to go. And it's Soli Jonsdottir. Now, she missed her opening 225.
Very strong, but didn't seem to be
Now,
fighting it. She was
what's your
fighting
feet
it down.
angle as well, Ralph?
Yeah, I think she's too close to the feet.
It's not so much close to not pointing outwards
Yeah,
at all.
toes are that, yeah.
Certainly they weren't the last time, and you know, maybe she just forgot with all the tension of the opening lift in a major international event. Let's check it out this time. We wish her
Can't
well.
quite see the angle, but yeah, slightly better, I think, the knees.
Well, it's strong.
It's better, but whether it's deep enough, well, let's see. Yes, 2-1.
Yes, 2-1. But she is asking questions of the referee.
Very much so.
And as we say time and time again,
not get the right
don't,
answer.
Don't ask the question if you're worried about what the answer might be. And we're into the third round.
And Martin, I don't like this idea the coach is shouting lifters down. In your training, you should know where your depth
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it's too late here to say, oh, I don't know how deep I should go. That's what we call the training.
You've got to find something in training
Yeah,
where you
it has
know
to be.
if you do it, you're
Automatic.
hitting depth.
It's automatically.
Yeah.
The brain goes into automatic
Yeah.
pilot, and you must know in training where your depth is. You do your training 3, 4, 5 times a week. You should be able to automate in your head. You know when you're there.
That looked good. Oh no! Just came up too quickly, lost control.
Last control.
What a shame, she'd done all the hard work. Almost she celebrated before she's got the rack command. Oh, that was unfortunate, but she does move forward in the competition. Yeah, everyone has something they can do to know they're at depth. With one lifter I used to know back in England, it was his belt position.
Yeah.
And when his belt hit his ribs, he knew he
You know
was
it's
deep
there.
enough.
Yeah.
The
You have
lifter
to-
I coach at the moment, if the back of her leg touches the top of her calf, we
She
know
knows
she's
she's
at depth. But of course, that doesn't apply to everyone.
No,
It,
no. But you have to have some system where the lifter should
Yeah.
know. Should not have to think. You come here to really
Yeah.
exert power, as much power as possible.
You search
cannot be
for-
thinking about, where's
Yeah.
my depth.
You search for the
yeah,
position you know is
absolutely.
deep enough.
What do you think, Martin?
On the border.
And the border, I agree.
2-1?
See. Yes, correct. 2-1.
Just south.
Just.
And remember, the hip joint doesn't have to be parallel with the top of the knee. It has
It
to
must
be
be
lower.
lower. It doesn't say how lower, but it must. When you
Yeah.
look at the hip joint against the top of the knees, it must be low. It must be seen as below.
Now Zalezinska, 170 kilos in the bar for her. It's a nice progression
Yes.
from 140 to 160
This is
and
it.
then another 10.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish. So nice, steady progression.
Unless you're me doing an equipped bench.
Of course.
No,
No.
no, just lost
Again.
balance.
But again, you can see the starting position.
Yeah, it's
If
very
the
narrow.
starting is wrong, the lift's going to be wrong.
Very narrow.
See, the whole thing
Just
goes.
lost balance.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
balance.
Whereas if the stance had been wider, there's more
There's
stability.
more fights, and yeah, absolutely.
Now we move to the 72s for the next 4 lifters. First up is Sabarova, 175 kilos on the bar.
5 years in competition.
She is outlifting all but one of the under and over
Under.
84s, and yet she's in 4th place in the 72s. No,
No, too heavy. A little bit too heavy today.
she managed to stay with it, but just too heavy.
Sorry, it's not like
Now Krasnova. Now she missed 195 last time. And this would put her, well, Liz has already got 192.5. So this would put Krasnova into silver medal position
For the
for the time being, with
squat.
Liz to
In the
follow.
squat.
In
Yeah.
the squat,
in
yes.
squat. Yeah.
We got a good crowd in the hall as well
Yes,
for the first
day,
morning.
because only first
Sunday
day.
morning, sub-juniors.
Yeah. I'm just thinking I should be in church, Martin.
Oh, don't get me started. This is Krasnova. It's better than last time.
Yeah, very smooth.
Yeah, 3 whites, but I just wonder, will the missed second lift cost
Hey.
her when it comes to the
At
third
the end.
deadlift? Because that looked so easy.
Yeah.
You know,
Another
that should,
7.5 kilos.
yeah,
could have been.
if she'd
Yeah.
just gone that little bit deeper on the second lift, she would find herself in a much better position. Now this is Liz, and this would give her the silver medal in squat. Ida Liz from Poland missed 192.5 with her opener, got it next time. She's put 10 kilos on the bar. Gets the squat command.
Plenty of drive. Is he deep enough? Let's wait. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. And that is the silver medal for Liz. And it takes her to within 5 kilos of Ruzanenko in the battle for total, but Ruzanenko is going to 12.5. This would give her a 10 kilo lead. But Liz has a much better deadlift than Ruzanenko.
Yes.
And that could be
Absolutely.
crucial. I mean, Ruzanenko could win gold in squat, gold in bench, and miss out on overall gold
Total,
quite
yes.
easily. Because the big puller wins 9 times out of 10.
465.
So she really needs this to put
pounds.
pressure on Liz when it gets to third round deadlifts. This would do her a huge favour. She's fighting,
No.
just too much. Well, she gave it everything she had. And there is one more squat in this morning session, and that is Soli Jonsdottir from Iceland, 232.5 kilos. After which we will have a short break. I'm not sure will it be 5 or 10 minutes, but just while they change the platform over for bench press.
5 minutes.
Solely under there from
5
Iceland.
minutes break. 500.
Final squat of the morning.
508 pounds.
Well, 227.5 hits
Yeah.
the 500 pound
Yeah,
mark.
something
So
with
it's
5.
11 pounds more
Yeah.
than that. 511, 512, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of weight for a young lady. Concentration. Nice setup.
Look at that. Here we go. Nice and deep. Yes, that looks to be the best of her 3 squats.
Could well have been.
See what the referees say.
2
2
says.
to 1.
Yeah, she got it.
And it's always nice to finish the squat session with a successful lift. Reflections, Ralph, on
Yeah,
that first
very good
session
start.
of the week?
Some very, very good lifting for these young ladies. I mean, these ladies are 15 and 16-year-olds, and to see the lifting, the kind of weight they're lifting, the
Yeah.
standard you need to be to compete in Europe or in the world.
Yeah.
And it's growing all the time. So that was an exciting session in the squat.
Hope you enjoyed it, folks. We'll take a short break.
See
Don't
you in a
go
while.
anywhere, and we'll be back with you in no time for the bench press. And welcome back, everybody, to Pilsen, where we're in the first morning of the European Sub-Junior, Junior and Open Powerlifting Championships. We're just about to start the Sub-Junior Women Bench Press. I'll give a quick shout out to the sponsors before we start. Our main sponsors are Elico, SBD, Lyoko, Titex, ER Equipment and the La Manga Club. And thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of European powerlifting. We have Alexandra Koval from Russia coming out first, 37.5 kilos on the bar for her. And remember, she is lifting unopposed. She just needs to get one lift in each of her 3 disciplines. And the sensible thing is open nice and light, get one in, and take it from there.
And then start. That's correct. That's the proper way to coach.
Seeing Ralph Giles. That would be a combination, wouldn't it?
Certainly would be.
Mark Giles and Dean Bowring. No Mark Farquharson, though.
Yeah. My son is. He's probably watching.
It's your son, Mark.
He's the Mark,
Well, shout out to Mark. If you're watching, hope you're enjoying the coverage. And this is Koval, Russia.
I've been trying to get him into powerlifting, so maybe this will inspire him and see these ladies lifting these huge
You
weights.
probably think I can't lift what they're lifting. I'm never going to do it. She gets a start command. Oh, it's nice and easy, as an opener should be. 3 wide lights. And now we move to Amelia Makeup in the 63 kilo class, 52.5 kilos on the bar for her. Now she'll be battling with Milla Silva from Slovakia for the bench bronze medal, assuming everyone gets lifts in.
That's right. Yeah, but 52 and a half. Yeah, and she's 55. I think 75 maybe a little bit too, as an opener, maybe too far away.
I would think so. And the hall is filling up nicely with audience members.
Yeah, because there's three championship this weekend: sub-junior, the juniors, and towards the end of the week the open. So
oh, it's nice.
That's explosion.
And
very
that's
good.
no bench shirt either.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not sure. Is that a ploy? Just for a no ploy is the wrong word. Is that the plan? Just to get an easy opener and then put a bench shirt on?
Sometimes it
Or
is.
is she just going to
a
lift?
nice loose one and then put the shirt on for the second attempt.
In which case she could be competing for more than the bronze.
That's what I said. Yeah, could well be.
Milla Silva, the 18-year-old Slovakian.
3 years in competition. As a student.
55 kilos on the bar for her, and she is lifting with a bench shirt. Well, certainly with the size of the flight, any lifters that open and equipped would have plenty of time to put a shirt on.
Oh, yes, to go back and then
between
put the shirt on.
Yeah. Oh, it was two-phase now.
Yeah,
Was there any downward movement, or did
I don't
it
think
just
it was.
stop? I don't think
It was.
the
They
referees
said
thought there
two
was.
referees said yes.
See, sometimes you get it for stopping, and that isn't
No,
a fail.
if you can
But
stop-
let's just look at the background.
I think on this side, it looked. I
It
don't know, it's
wasn't
very
obvious.
debatable.
No, it wasn't obvious.
Sometimes the referee can. I'm not criticizing the referee, but sometimes they get it slightly wrong because the bar can stop,
Yes,
but it must not go. There's
Yeah.
no downward movement.
I think
And
a
the
lot
whole,
of-
the whole bar.
a lot of referees, there's an assumption if
That
it
once it
stops,
stopped, it's-
there's a downward
yeah,
movement to
before you
get
can
it
go.
going again, but that wasn't obvious that time. But as we say, we're looking at a screen. The bench is about probably 20 yards away from us, and it's up from us.
You're looking
so
upwards, yeah.
We can't really make any call directly by looking at the stage. We're relying on the screen. We've seen the same pictures that you are. Good touch.
Yeah,
That looked
looks
good.
It's a good lift.
Good lift
The
for
next
Eva
lifter is
Cheva.
Helina Kkeok from Estonia with 60 kilograms.
Now Catherine
on the bar.
Repo.
The bar is loaded.
And she's going 60 kilos. The same as Eva Cheva.
Yeah.
And she is lighter by 30 grams. It's 0.2 to 0.17.
Yeah.
But that 30
That's all you need.
grams
That's all you need.
could be the difference between
A
gold,
medal.
between silver and bronze.
Yeah.
Oh, that
That's
looked
good.
easy. 3 wide lights.
It's a good lift. The next lifter is Anastasia from Russia with 67.5 kilograms on the bar.
Now in the 47 kilo class, it's Sarah Denko. And again, as in the 43 with Koval, Sarah Denko is lifting unopposed in the 47s. But we say many times, Ralph, if there was anyone better, why are they not here?
That's right.
She is putting herself to the test. And if there was anyone better, surely they would be as well. This lift takes her 2/3 of the way to the European title. Solid.
Yeah, that looks good.
And it's a good lift.
3 wide lights.
The next lifter is Milla Silva from Russia with 75
Now we move into the under 52 kilo class. Next up is Ozipova, and she's opening on 75 kilos.
Like Sir Martin, should be a battle between these two Russian ladies.
Yes, it will be. Right to the wire. Prognosis is showing 7.5
7.5.
kilos between them, which is nothing.
Nothing.
Helina Ozipova. Well, the
Yeah.
trouble was getting it down.
Getting it down.
Not pressing it back again.
And that's it, some down with the bench shirt.
Yeah.
If it's too tight, it's.
So,
yeah.
with 75 kilograms.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Ralph.
No,
I was
that's
just going to say, expect her second lift to be easier, because the press was no problem at all, and a little bit more weight on the bar, she won't have
Push
such
down.
trouble touching.
Correct.
Now this is Kkeok from the Ukraine. 75 kilos is her opener in the 63 kilo class. And I'm just looking at Makeup in this class, Ralph. She's only put 5 kilos on, so I would guess
Yeah.
she is benching
Raw.
without a shirt
Yeah.
throughout the competition. That looked easy.
Very comfortable. Should be 3 wide.
The bench is probably a lot easier to call than the squats. The squat is the only one where really you can
Yeah,
be subjective about whether depth has been achieved or not.
The bar is loaded.
The president is in the hall.
And so is Anastasia Antoniak, and she is attempting 85 kilos in the 57 kilo class. And this would put her well into the lead
Yeah, 20 kilos into for the
for the bench.
bench. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
more there.
That was easy.
Yeah,
Another 5 kilo, Martin, maybe.
at least.
The next lifter is Olga Panama Morava.
Well, we've 2 more in the first round.
On the bar.
Panama Morava from Russia.
The bar is loaded.
battling with Ozipova in the 52s, is up next. Her opener is 87.5. But Ozipova, her second lift will be 85s. So although there's a 12.5 kilo gap between openers, you can see that gap closing quite rapidly through the course of the 3 lifts. And of course, both these lifters will be more focused on the total than the bench.
European titles
That's
is what
right.
you're here for.
No point getting the bench gold and missing out on the overall title by 2.5 kilos, just because you over focused on the bench. So this is 87.5 kilo opener from Prana Morava. Fighting it down.
Nice drive.
Back up. That's a good bench press.
Looks good as well.
Yes.
The next lifter is Helina Kkeok from Ukraine.
Now Kkeok, Ukraine, is the final lifter in the first round in the 63 kilo class. She's only weighing in at 58 dead, 58.0. And she's opening on 100 kilos, 220 pounds.
And a mere 15.7.
15 stone 10 pounds, yeah.
Yeah. So this girl lifting a lot of weight. Because bench press is the most difficult one for ladies because the muscle groups are not as developed as the male. So they have to work a lot harder to get an increase on the bench.
And of course, the bench muscles aren't used in every day.
Absolutely.
To the same extent as
the
squat
hips,
and deadlift
the
muscles
hips,
are.
the hip muscles, leg muscles, so forth. Yeah.
So here we go, final opener of the first round. Helina Kkeok, 100 kilos. Oh wow! Oh.
As we say in training weight.
Reps weight. Oh, that was so easy. And we're into the second round. This is Koval from Russia. She's put another 5 kilos on the bar. Again, that's, in percentage terms, 5 kilos is big at this body weight. But then again, I think she was just getting a safe opener in, being unopposed. And, don't be surprised even to see another 5 kilos going on from second to third if she gets this.
But again, sometimes for ladies, you can find a certain weight looks easy and then 2.5 kilo more can be difficult. Yeah. And you maybe was discussing this in Denmark that maybe we should now be looking to look at maybe a 1 kilo increase for ladies.
Yes.
In the lighter classes at least.
Yeah. That's good.
That's easy.
So I would say probably another 5 next one.
I think they go conservative. They go another 2.5. I think they'll go 45. I think they will.
Now Milla Silva from Slovakia missed 55 first time round, taking the weight again in the 63 kilo class.
She's only been competing for 3 years.
Yeah.
So 57.5 is her personal best. So I think you're right. She's just competing with the classic.
No, it's not her. It's Makeup.
Oh, I'm sorry, you got it wrong.
Makeup. It's
I got the wrong one. Sorry.
It's just the orders changed, Ralph, because she missed it last time. That's when you get to our age, it's easy to get confused. But when we get to Richard,
I've been always confused.
When we get to Richard Haywood's age, we'll have no hope left.
We're talking about the director here. He's a good guy.
This is Milla Silva. Oh, that was a bit of a struggle. It went up fine in the end. Just a little sticking point. 3 white lights for her. And now Amelia Makeup, 57.5 kilos for her.
Yeah.
And again, no bench shirt. I think I'm correct in saying she trains in Mark Giles' club in Horncastle.
I think she has, yeah. I think she do. So.
Is it Mark Giles or his brother Ralph Giles? He'll always be a Ralph to me now.
Drive it. Yeah,
Good.
it's good.
Good lift.
She's got very long arms, so I see she's a nice, good deadlifter.
Yeah, it'll help her deadlift, her to bench.
The next lifter is Anastasia Antonia from Russia.
But that was 3 white lights.
Yeah, it's good.
It's funny the way she looked at the lights there. No matter how good the lift is, the lifter always has that doubt until they see the lights. Now this is
It's a relief.
Sheva,
It's a relief.
the Russian, the 18-year-old Russian, 65 kilos on the bar for her in the 57 kilo class, fighting for silver and bronze with Repo.
Yeah, because her body weight, this will give her second place.
Ivacheva is slightly heavier.
It's slightly heavier, yeah.
So all Repo is going to have to do to get bench silver is match what Ivacheva does.
And do it on body weight.
And if the Estonian coach is sensible, which I assume he or she is, that's exactly what they'll do. Good.
And to be a good coach.
Look at the dismount. What would I give to be able to do that?
Absolutely. Let's just say, Martin, to be a good coach, you have to know your numbers.
Yeah.
And you got to be fast with the numbers, especially when you're fighting for a medal at the end in a close battle.
Yeah, we remember last year Hilla Heidi Arneson
Yes, we did.
thought she
We
was
did.
lifting for
Yeah,
gold,
gold.
and the coach got the number wrong.
And look how experienced the Norwegian are, and they sometimes just get it wrong.
And the
So-
lifter is totally reliant on the coach to work
Look, you
the
do.
numbers.
You do. That's their job, is to work
So
the numbers
this is
out.
Repo. This is to go into silver medal position in the 57 kilo class. Easy. And I think all she'll do is just put the same 67.5
Absolutely.
that Ivacheva put on. But it would be, she's not in the running for overall silver. To do anything else just wouldn't be sensible. Or am I wrong?
No, that is correct, because if she can get a silver medal in the bench press,
The bar is loaded.
Sarah
like I said,
Denko.
she almost guarantee a bronze, but she guarantee
Yeah.
a bronze in the overall.
And I'm just seeing you were right, Ralph Koval in the
Yeah.
43s,
Yeah,
has
gone,
done
yeah.
45
I think
rather
yeah,
than
and
47. So this is Sarah Denko lifting unopposed in the 47s, 72.5 kilos on the bar. That looks good. No, yellows.
Yellow in the
Well,
butt, maybe the butt of the
yeah.
bench.
Let's have a look at butt cam. Yeah, there's the light.
You could see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was way off the bench. I can't do this.
It was off the bench on the way down.
On the way down.
And just to go back to the
Yeah,
57
right call.
kilo
Just
class,
matching
yeah,
it.
Estonia put 67.5 on, absolutely the right call, and she'll have that lift for the silver medal. Now Kkeok, 15-year-old Ukrainian in the 63 class, 80 kilos on the bar. And Helina Kkeok. So many angles.
Yeah, I was saying to the director yesterday, it's almost like Grand Prix, you know, every corner there's a camera.
Now, was that bar motionless? Well, she got the press command. So it
The
doesn't
rules
really
say the
matter.
bar must be motionless. Well, they should not get the yeah.
3 white lights.
Yeah. They should not get the
Just watch
the
this
press.
again, Ralph.
Should not
Was
get the
the
press
bar,
call.
was the
So
bar
let-
ever motionless?
Now, the bar is moving.
Yeah.
But a lot of time referee does get that wrong as well. The bar is still, it must be stopped.
Yeah, people
dead.
think it has to be
Stop.
paused, but
No,
the rule
it-
doesn't say pause.
no, it says it must
the
be
rule
motion.
says motionless. Ozipova. Although it's a lot easier now that you get the press command than when you just
Before-
had to pause yourself and hope you judged it long enough. Now it's a good bench
Yeah.
press. And that is 3 white lights for Ozipova.
The next lifter is Anastasia Antonia from Ukraine with 90
Antonia
kilograms on bar. The bar is loaded.
in the 57 kilo class, clear in gold in the bench, and she gets 1 deadlift in,
And she's a European
she's a
champion.
runaway European champion. So this is all total building now. Oh, it's a battle, but yes, that looks good. 3 white lights.
The next lifter is Olga.
2 more lifters in the second round. Now we come to the battle in the 52s. This is Prana Morava.
The bar is loaded.
She's currently leading by 2.5 kilos
Yeah.
from Ozipova, who's gone 87.5 with her third. So this lift guarantees her the gold medal. But if she were not to make it, she's heavier body weight.
She is heavier. So
So this is an important lift.
battle started from here.
And look at the prognosis, Ralph.
Yes, I know that.
They're
Just look at
tied.
absolutely dead level.
Oh, this is going to go
Yeah,
to the wire.
keep eye on this
That's
one,
what we
folks.
like
Yes,
from a
this is
spectator
competition.
point of view.
This is
yeah.
competition. Right down to the final lift. And then it could be even on body weight.
But this is for bench gold.
Yes. She's fighting it down. No.
Well,
Oh, Martin.
suddenly it gets very, very interesting. I mean, we almost had the gold medal round
Hanging around neck.
Prana Morava's neck. Now Ozipova has a lift to go into gold medal position in the bench.
She was really fighting the weight
Yeah.
down. She was fighting
It
it.
seemed the touch seemed more difficult.
Yeah.
I think they jacked the skirt down.
I think so.
And maybe they jacked it too much, and they'll put it a fraction back up again for the third one.
It's a small area, small
Yeah.
line.
And you can use all your energy getting it down, and
Absolutely.
suddenly it touches the chest. You get the
Got
press
nothing
command,
there.
and you're exhausted.
Nothing there.
Now Kkeok, 110 kilos. Final lift of the second round. Well, if it's anything like her opener, she's going to smoke this.
Had to fight it to the middle.
Yeah, I think it's good though.
Should be.
Yeah. Not sure how much more is going to be there. It was a big jump first to second.
It was.
You'd maybe expect her to go
10
100,
kilo.
105, 110,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
she's
10
missed
kilo
out the
for, for a
105.
lady is a big jump.
What do you
That's
reckon
22
next time?
pounds.
112 and a half
Yeah,
perhaps?
I would say maximum 112 and a
Yeah.
half.
And we're into the third round. Alexandra Koval, the weight has gone up to 45 kilos.
Oh, gone 5.
Yeah. I think she's probably safe in gold and bench. and
Yeah, so she did.
probably safe in gold overall, so taking a little bit of a risk.
I would have gone 112 and a half, but there
Yeah.
you go.
You don't quite get an impression on the screen how tiny some of these lifters are.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think she should have gone
Comfortable.
47
Yeah,
personally.
you was right. 5 kilo would have been the correct
Yeah.
call.
Oh, she got a red for that. Probably
Oh,
butt up.
I think it's butt, yeah,
there
because
was a yellow.
most likely butt. Let's have a look. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can see the butt.
just a little
It
heave.
came off.
Yeah, but it
The
was so
rule-
slight. Only
Yeah.
one of the referees picked up on it.
But the rule says it must be daylight.
Yeah.
So if one butt move, then it should not be daylight.
Yeah.
So it should be a good lift.
Now Amelia Makeup, her third and final lift, 60 kilos. Now this would put her into bronze medal position, but Milla Silva can. No, this Makeup is lighter. This is for bronze medal.
Yes, it is bronze medal. You're right. She's 59.48 against 62.14.
Yeah.
Bronze medal.
Oh, what a good battle.
What a fight from the chest.
Yes, indeed.
Excellent.
See, that's where the shirt would have helped
Would
her.
have helped.
And
Give
that
it
is a bronze medal for
Well done.
Amelia Makeup in bench, lifting against a girl wearing a shirt.
There you go.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that battle.
Fight from the chest, yeah.
Because
Get it
that's where the
moving.
shirt helps you.
Absolutely.
People think the shirt helps all the way through.
No,
It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't.
It's an explosion from the chest.
It just
yeah.
protects the shoulders and helps you get it moving. Well, Milla Silva, same 60 kilos. And again, the prognosis between her and Makeup is only 2.5 kilos if she makes this. So this is going to be tight for overall bronze as well as bench bronze. Yes, she gets it.
Yes, yes.
Good lift. 3 wide lines. And we move to the 57 kilo class for the next 2 lifters. Both on 67.5. And this is the Russian and the Estonian. We already remember that the Estonian is lighter
It's
body
lighter.
weight by 30 grams. So all she has to do is match Ivacheva. And that is what the coach
For
has
silver
done.
medal in the bench press.
Yeah. But Ivacheva, they both got to do it.
They both must achieve it, yes.
So Ivacheva first, 67.5. Remember, Antoniak from Ukraine, way clear in gold medal position in the bench. This is the battle for silver. Ivacheva, if she makes this lift, moves into silver medal position. She will be followed immediately by Repo, same weight, lighter body weight. Gets the start coming. Oh, she was fighting for that touch.
Yeah, she was.
She's battling all the way up.
The arms
That
locked,
looks
so
good.
should be good.
3 white lights.
The next lifter is Katrin Kelly-Repo from Estonia with 67.5
Now,
kilograms.
Katrin Kelly-Repo from Estonia has to match that lift to get bench silver.
It'll be different up from the 0.3 of a kilo.
Yeah,
Body weight. That's all you need.
0.03.
0.03, I beg your pardon.
30
0.03.
grams is all that is
enough
going
for
to determine silver and bronze potentially.
Yes,
Yeah.
easy, she's got it.
Well, there was more there, Ralph.
I think
but-
so, she just went
but
for
there,
it.
But there was no need to try
No,
more.
just went for
no,
it.
that was absolutely the right call by the coach. Now Denko lifting unopposed in the 47s. She missed 72.5 last time and she's taking it again.
She's just below her personal best. Personal best is 75 kilos, so
Yeah, she'd probably have gone to at least equal her personal
Yeah.
best today.
That's what she
but
was hoping for, I
She
think.
missed the second one.
she must take it again. But she's lifting it around, so basically,
Yeah.
let me see. Get one lift in each discipline. That's
Good,
better.
yeah,
That should be a good lift.
And it's a good
3
lift.
white lights.
The next lifter is Helina Kkeok from Ukraine.
We get 6 more bench pressers in this flight, Ralph, and then
Yep.
we move seamlessly to flight 2. And next up is Kkeok in the 63s. She's going 82.5 kilos. Well, she got a personal best with her last lift, and this lift, if successful, will extend her personal
Yes,
best
it'll be a new personal
another
best.
2.5 kilos.
She put her comfortable in second place in the silver medal.
She looks very calm. Some lifters
Yeah,
work
yeah,
better
introvert,
off calm.
yeah, of course.
Others will work better off being
Extrovert and
really
introvert,
fired
yeah.
up. Oh no.
Oh, did
Well, are
it,
we going to see
it
blues
stopped
here?
slightly, but it didn't go. But yes,
I
they gave
thought
it.
it went down. Let's
Okay.
look at the replay. It wasn't much, but it doesn't have to be much. Just watch the background behind the bar and see the bar comes back down against the background at any point. And there
Yeah,
it is.
you can see it.
Yeah, I thought I picked that up first time. And that is a no lift for her. Now, Ozipova, 87.5. Well, this could give her the gold medal, Ralph. Prana Morava missed the
Yes, she missed the
92.5, and this will equal Prana Morava's opener at a lighter body weight.
So you're right. So this is for gold medal. Well, potential gold
to
medal.
move her into gold medal position in the bench with one lifter to come.
No, it's gone.
Just lost control. I think sometimes you use up so much energy
This is what we talk
trying
about,
to get the
Martin.
bar
Trying to
down.
fight the bar down to your
Watch
chest.
this, fighting,
Nothing to drive.
and just lost it.
Gone. And sometimes the weight pulled
The
out
shirt
the line.
pulls, yeah,
Out the line. And
yeah. It takes a lot to master the bench shirt.
it is an art. You have to
Yeah.
be trying to use a bench shirt.
Not a loose one. I mean, just
No,
about
but-
any bencher can do a loose one, but you know, to get the most out of a tight bench shirt really is an art in itself.
Yeah. You know, we do training camp at, training courses at La Manga Club for the coaches, and a lot of it's learning how to put a shirt on and the best way to get the best out of a shirt. So it's not just putting a shirt on and go on bench. It really is an art.
Absolutely. This is Prana Morava, guaranteed gold now because of the failure of Ozipova last time. Can she get the 92.5 she missed last time?
Did she pause?
Oh, she's fighting. Yes, I think they'll give her that.
Let's see.
That was a battle.
Yeah,
2 to
2 to
1.
1.
Well, one of the referees saw downward movement. Let's have a look, and I'm assuming downward movement from the blue.
Did they?
She
Did
gets
the
the
extension? Did they extend the arm? Maybe not Loctite? Let's look.
Oh, and no, it didn't.
I think it may be. Not sure.
Well, you can't say for sure there
No.
was downward movement, and I think the philosophy of the IPF is if you're not sure it wasn't a good
You
lift,
should give the
the
lifter.
lifter the benefit of the doubt.
And that is
That's
correct.
why I called that as if I'd been in the referee's chair, which I'm not, thankfully. Now, Antoniak, 95 kilos on the bar for her in the 57 kilo class, already the bench gold medalist. Oh, what an
Yes.
impressive bench press.
That's a great bench.
And it's a good lift. The last lifter for the first group is Helina Kkeok from
No.
Ukraine with 115 kilograms on the bar.
Helina Kkeok is the final lifter in flight 1 in the 63 kilo class. Well, she looked a bit close to her limit in
Yeah,
110.
we call 112 and a half.
They call 115.
15.
But maybe just the shirt was a bit high. They've lowered the shirt and she'll blast this. It can happen. I think every powerlifter should try a bench shirt at least once.
I did once. Only once. So painful.
All these lifters full of tattoos and a bench shirt is too sore. I don't get it.
Nice comfortable chest.
Yeah,
That's better.
Yeah, well, the shirt.
Nice adjustment.
Yeah, it's a nice adjustment on the shirt. I think they probably had the shirt a bit higher last time.
Correct.
To make sure of the touch. Jacked it down a little bit, and oh boy, was that a good lift. Look at that. Look at the power of the lockout as well. Remember, that's all the lifter locking out. That is not the shirt.
No.
We move on to the second flight, and Kinga Guile from Hungary is the first up. Now she's squatted without supportive equipment. It looks like she is benching in the same manner. Looks very composed and serene, but probably a bit like the swan, graceful above the water and heart pounding underneath. So 55 kilos on the bar. Well, we've seen some great Hungarian bench pressers.
Oh, yes.
Agnes Szabo and young Monica.
Yeah, Monica as well, yeah.
Oh, that's an easy lift. Now Zalezinska from Poland in the over 84 is up next. Yeah, Monika Kovash we were talking about. I have got the name right, haven't I?
Yeah, it is Monica, yes. I'm surprised she's not here.
Well, she's not a junior anymore, is she?
Of course she's not.
She had her last year as a junior.
She knows, yeah.
So we may see her in
the Open.
In the Open.
I didn't look at I haven't looked at the nominations.
So this is Zalezinska. Nice easy opener. 3 wide lights. Competition is flying by, Ralph.
It does, isn't it?
Which is a sign that it's enjoyable and good quality.
Yes.
Now Jonsdottir opening at 70 kilos.
She's taking forward a massive 232.5.
I just wonder, is she opening
conservative
without a shirt and perhaps put one on
again? Could
after
well
she
be.
gets her opener in?
Could well be.
I mean, she's well ahead of the Poland prognosis, so the sensible thing would be get one in and then put a shirt on. But then it's quite a small flight for change. Oh, that's so easy. That's just a get one in lift.
I take a bet that the shirt will go on for the second round.
I've rarely seen an easier bench press at a major international competition. Now Ida Lees, 18-year-old Polish student, bench press PB 80 kilos, on the bar 95.
15 kilo belt, yeah.
But then that may have been set without a shirt and
they say at this age you can get a big increase in a very short time.
No. Well, perhaps that's what happens when you try and open. But it just seemed very loose. There was no tightness. It was almost like she's not used to lifting in a shirt, because you expect the back to be tight and and that was all over the place coming down. There's good Polish coaches back there that will hopefully put her right.
Yeah, very good coaches.
Because remember, if she repeats that, she's not going to make a total, which would be a disaster.
Yeah.
Because she's, on prognosis, she's gold medalist.
She could be a gold medal, yeah.
Why open so heavy? So Savarova from Russia up next. also in the 72 kilo class. The clock ticks down to 30 seconds, and she's coming on now. She's the heaviest of the 4 lifters. She's the only one over 70 kilos, 95 kilos for her. Now that's what a 95 kilo bench should look like. Tight, controlled,
everything
powerful
together
on the way back. Yeah. Moving to the under 84s, we've got the Russian Kitsul. And she's opening on 95 kilos. And again, Guile, 60 kilos second lift. Kitsul makes this, and she's bench gold medalist.
You should be comfortable. Her personal best is
and
107.
overall, she's just a country mile ahead.
Yeah,
it's one of those where she has to get her openers in. She's the European champion. But as we know, that can be easier said than done. Look at Liz. She opened on the same weight and red light against her name.
Fighting it down again, you can see
lost
his
control,
shirt is, you know.
Yeah, and the elbows came out, and the elbows wanted flare on the way up, not as she coming down. So watch her lose the elbows.
I can see it, yeah.
Look,
the elbow go forward.
Gone,
yeah, it's gone.
Well, well, well.
Now the coach is going to the jury. I wonder why he's
well,
complaining.
Maybe he's saying that she didn't lose control and the spotters took it too soon.
Yeah, but that was gone, yes?
Yeah, to my mind that was gone.
Yeah,
no,
they're
that's
saying,
what Xavier is.
yeah,
saying just
that it's
it was lost
gone.
forward. So this is Ruzanenko. Well, we couldn't have two favourites both going out by opening too heavy. Please tell me that, Ralph.
It happened before. Let's hope not.
Flight.
Let's hope not. Not in the European Championship.
So this is Ruzanenko, 105 kilos. This is tight. Oh, this is a tight shirt. Struggling with the touch. Has she got anything left to press with? No. Well, that's too
debatable.
uneven.
Debatable.
Yeah, I wouldn't give that, I don't think. No, blues and
yellows
yellows.
and blues. Yeah.
Wow.
Again, you can see the shirt is fighting against the shirt. Really.
Well, now we have Krasnova in the 72s. Final one up. 107.5 kilos for her. Now, I wonder what her personal best is. Because I don't remember her lifting this heavy before.
115.
115,
yeah. So that's within, that should be a comfortable opener.
That's probably done in Ukraine, I would imagine. I don't remember her lifting this heavy on the international stage.
No.
But, well, she'd be at a huge advantage to the others if she makes this. Because she can move forward from here and the others have to stand still. Stand still and panic.
Yeah, much
you could
better
tell
line.
by the way that came down that
see
it was
the
going
line,
to
the
go back
keeping
up.
line was-
yeah, that's how you bench press. And that's the end of the first round. And well, in the 72s, two of the favourites have a red light against their name. And in the under 84s, the overwhelming favourites
must come
didn't
again.
get close to her opener. And this is Kinga Guile again from
Hungary.
I got Monica's second name wrong last time. It's Lovash.
It's Lovash.
I said
You're
Kovash.
Right. Yeah,
it's
Lovash.
Lovash. If you're watching Monica, my sincere apologies for that. And if you're not watching, please, none of your friends tell you.
Our coach will.
Kinga Guile. 60 kilos on the bar. She's battling, she's battling. It's
Lock
going,
down.
it's going. Oh yes, I think that's good.
Should be. Yes.
I think I might pass on the third.
The next lift
There's not
Well,
another two
no
and a half
point.
there.
No point. Save it for the deadlift.
Save the energy.
on the bar.
She got the silver medal, so no
Yeah.
point taking
Now
another one.
Salazinska in the over 84s is up next. 72 kilos on the bar for her. And Jon's daughter has gone up to 115.
We was correct. We
So
was correct.
there will be a shirt on second time of asking.
Yeah. It was too easy for the
Yes.
person.
The bar is loaded.
But sensible strategy in a field
It
of
is
two.
good. You got 3 attempts, so get your first one on the board, and then you can then start.
In an open competition, you may wear supportive equipment, but you're not obliged to.
Not obliged. And to my thinking, that's the safest way of doing it. You wait in front. Why take a chance? It's a big drop. Good
That look
drive.
good.
I think it should be good.
It's a big shirt, though. That was an easy touch.
Next lifter is Guile on rope line.
I tend to drop the shirt to about 4 or 5 inches and then
Right,
pull.
and then pull it in.
Yeah. I don't control it down slowly all the way because I know the shirt's going to stop it anyway. So I just let it come down,
And then
conserve energy,
use
and
it
then
to
pull
get
the
it to
last
drive
few
it.
inches. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Now, Ida Liz was arguably the favourite for the 72s, but she opened, what was it, 15 kilos over
Yes.
her personal best?
Yep, big open.
And she was loose, she didn't get close to it. She needs to have made some serious adjustments.
Let's hope so. Let's hope the coach.
And we wish her well. This is a very, very big lift for Liz in more ways than one. Better.
It's a bear.
Much better. As I said earlier, you can often tell
The
the
way
way
you
the
come
bar
down.
comes down if it's going to go up again. And the first one was all over the place. That was pitch perfect.
The line was perfect.
Yeah, look, what a difference.
Yeah. Right from the chest,
Yeah.
tricep.
Oh, she'll be
Shoulder.
relieved.
Very good.
And she is right back in the mix for the gold medal now with that lift. Now, Kitsul, well, she's in an even more
yeah.
precarious position. I mean, she's miles ahead in the field of two, and she missed her opener. Same
Again,
number
let's see.
as
She made the adjustment.
Liz. Now, hopefully, she can make the adjustment as well. Now, wasn't this the one that lost it forward?
Yes,
and
went
went
the
to
oth-
the jury. So just because the shirt can take it forward, and the more you tuck your elbows in, the lower the shirt touches. Just simple human dynamics. That's better. Yeah.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
The line is better.
Yeah. Because she kept the elbows out a little
Outwards.
bit more, she was able to touch higher. And probably good coaching backstage as well by both the Polish and the Russian coaches.
Yeah. But they're both very experienced
Yeah.
coaches, so they can make the adjustment. They can see what the problem is and make the adjustment.
Absolutely. Now, Sabarova, Russia, 102.5 kilos. Denko will follow her. She'll be the next under pressure. Sabalova really impressive with her opener. Put another 7.5 kilos on the bar. I'm loving the singlet. If you can't wear gold, wear pink. That's my motto.
Yeah, drive the arms
great
through.
bench press. It was heavier. You could tell it was
Yep.
heavier. But
Work harder.
really lovely technique again. 3 white lights.
Next lifter is Dango from Ukraine.
Now,
5 kilograms.
this is Ruzanenko. one of the favorites for overall gold. Missed 105, and she's taking it again. And again, Ralph, her PB is 100.
100, she's 5
She's
kilo.
opening on 105, and she missed it first time round.
Then you ask the question.
You do indeed.
Nice big arch. She took a high chest. Pull the bar down to the chest.
Oh, she's
Nice line.
battling.
She's fighting it. She's fighting it.
No, same again.
No.
She's using all her energy.
Yeah,
The shirt's too tight for an opener. They need to either put more weight on the bar or take the shirt up or put a looser shirt on. Oh, dear, dear, dear.
But again, we say, Martin, her personal best is
100
100 kilo, and she's starting at 105.
But then we also say the Ukrainian coaches are amongst the best
They
in
are
the
the
world,
best,
and
but
they know what they're doing.
The problem is you got 3 attempts.
Yeah.
It's not 1 attempt. You got 3 attempts to make it. So why not start it very light? Maybe 95 kilo.
This is the other Ukrainian in the 72s, Krasnova, and she had the heaviest opener, smoked it, and put another 5 kilos on the bar, 112.5. And last out will be Jonsdottir in the over 84s, and she'll be going 115. This is Krasnova. See, she's got the maximum width of grip permissible.
81 centimeter wide.
She's a big, tall lifter.
That looks
that's
good.
Good bench pressing. You know, she's really come on since the last time I saw her
Absolutely.
lift, which would have been Malaga last year.
It was Malaga,
She has
yeah.
come on in leaps and bounds since then.
Big
Very
future,
impressed with her.
big future.
Very impressed. And Jonsdottir, last one out.
She opened it with 70 kilos, so big jump. But now
Yeah.
she got
Now
bench
there's
rate
a
on the
bench
start.
shirt on. From such a small population,
Yeah.
Iceland don't
Iceland,
have
yeah.
produce.
Now I was
Some
there in
great
January
lifters.
for the Reykjavik Cup. I was there, and I mean they got some extremely good young lifters.
Yeah. It's good on the way down. No, lost it backwards. Oh, there just didn't seem to be any focus, did there?
No.
It just was almost languid, as if, oh, this is going to be easy. It's only 150. And look,
Yeah.
no,
As she begin to drive, the whole
Yeah.
thing drift backwards.
yeah. Well, she's got one in at least.
Yeah, she's on the board.
And we're into the third and final round. And Kinga Guile is up first. 60, well, she was at her limit with 60. We
should not take a third, but yeah, maybe. She's at the European Championship,
Yeah.
so maybe she can have a go. But
and she can't do 60.5.
no. This is where I think maybe a smaller increase
Yeah.
should be allowed for ladies, especially at this weight. I'll keep fighting it.
Well, we wish her well and hope she proves
Yes.
us wrong. No, we sort of thought that,
Yeah,
didn't we? Yeah.
62 and 60 kilo was a limit.
If I was the coach, I would
Yeah,
have just left it at
call
2.
it,
Yeah.
Have a rest,
Save
get ready
the
for the
energy.
deadlift.
77.5 kilograms on the bar.
But then there are a number of philosophies, and you know, one of them is she's a young girl in her first international tournament.
Yes.
Maximize her platform experience.
Yes.
You know, you
True.
can put up counter arguments.
True.
And I think maybe a more experienced lifter, leave it at 2. A young lifter, first time at Europeans.
I want to do all
her
my lift.
Give her the platform experience. Now this is Zalezinska, Polish lifter, 77.5 on the bar. I think that went down. Well, it certainly has now. And there's a no lift. She finishes with a best of 72.5 kilos.
Next lifter is Alexandra Koval from Russia with 100
Well,
kilograms.
Kitzel gave us a bit of a fright, Ralph, in the under 84.
Under 84, yeah.
And maybe gave Guile a little bit of hope. But she smoked it second time round. Whatever they did backstage worked. And
I think it's a slight adjustment to
Yeah.
the shirt, I think.
And now she's going 100 kilos. Yeah, and it was the elbows as well, wasn't
Absolutely.
it? She was able to touch higher and keep control. Are these new Russia singlets? I've not seen them before this week, I don't think.
Yeah, they got the name on the front. I
Yeah,
think they are new. I think
Because
they
they're
are new.
normally blue, the Russian, red rather,
Red,
the
yeah.
Russian attire.
I think they
but,
are new.
Yeah, blue ones. Yeah.
Just touch a rock, but that should be
Yeah.
okay.
Well, from all the dramas of the opening 95, she followed that with two good lifts.
102.5 kilograms on the bar.
Now, this is Ida Liz, her third and final attempt. Well, she's gone up 7.5 kilos.
Yeah.
Remember, her PB coming in was 80. She's attempting
big-
102.5
kilo.
kilos.
And their personal best. It's a big jump. Big increase.
I can only imagine that the previous personal
Yes.
best was set classic style.
I'm sure.
Can't imagine she'd make that much improvement over one competition. I see big Mr. Svistinov is in the house,
Oh, yes.
the Ukrainian
Yeah.
super heavyweight.
Huge guy, yeah. Look forward to the weekend. Right again.
Going, I think it went down on the right. Oh, well, what did they say?
Let's look.
It may have gone down on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
She gets
One
it
referee
2 to
said
1.
One she said no.
Yeah, and it was that side referee as well. Now just watch the right-hand side as it gets pressed. Her right. Look there.
Yes, light, yeah.
So there's a case for giving it and there's a case for red lighting it. But well done. She gets it 2 to 1, moves forward. Now, Rusanenko. This is where the drama. Now this is
She
one.
needs this.
This was possibly the favourite
It-
for the 72 kilo class. And if she doesn't make this
She's
lift,
out.
she is out. And remember, she opened on a PB. Wasn't her PB 102 and a half? She opened on 105. This is an all or nothing lift for Rusanenko. Oh, we wish
Let's
her well.
wish her luck.
Come on. Gets a start,
Looks
come
good.
on.
Looks good. Bring it down.
She's struggling with the touch again. Oh, that's better. That's better. Oh, does she get the whites? Yes, she does. And she breathes a huge sigh of relief. What a brave lift. But the problem was
pressure.
all the shirt being too tight, Ralph.
Yes, it was.
She
It
used
was.
all her energy.
She would just
They
fight it
must
down.
have taken it up a little bit because she was using all her energy getting the touch and had nothing left. But that was so much better.
I mean,
but
it's
whoa,
explodes.
what character it must take
And nerves.
at that age. Now, this is Sabarova, 105 kilos. This would give her the bronze medal.
What's
On body weight?
Yeah, bronze, yeah. Lighter body weight.
Oh, I'm not
She got
sure
it?
if her left-hand side didn't go down a little bit. What did they say? Yeah,
you're right, Martin.
the
2 to 1.
left-hand side went down. The right-hand judge didn't see it. Watch her left, the far side on the screen. Just watch the downward movement. There.
Yeah, you can see it,
Yeah.
yeah. The rule says the bar can must stop, but you must not go
Yeah,
down.
and the
the
extension
center.
can be uneven, but if it
Absolutely.
goes down on
Down,
one side, it's downward
downward
movement.
movement, yeah.
Now, Jonsdottir missed 115 last time. Ralph, we're racing through this.
It
2
is,
lifts
yeah.
to go and the bench
And-
press is over. We'll have a 5-minute break and then be back for deadlifts. And what does it mean when we get to deadlifts?
The competition starts.
Competition
Yeah.
starts for
When the
real.
bar's on the floor.
Now, she needs a little bit more focus, a little bit more drive. Yes, that's
It
much
would-
better.
Oh, that's
much
comfortable.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 white lights. I honestly think her second attempt was, oh, this is
Yeah,
light.
they didn't
And she's
concentrate.
almost thinking of what she'll do for the third
Third one.
before she does her second. And maybe doing her a disservice, but
But you could be
certainly that
right.
was the impression that I
You're
got.
right.
But that was a beautiful lift.
Concentrate,
Yeah.
tighten everything up.
Now, final bench press of the morning. The very impressive Ruslana Krasnova, 117.5 kilos.
112 and a half was comfortable. So
Yeah, and this will
yeah,
put her within 5 kilos of
Yeah.
Liz on prognosis.
should be a battle at the end.
Oh, yeah. I mean, who knows what games the
Yep.
Ukrainians and the Poles are playing with opening deadlift. You know, this is going to go to the wire. This is going to be the battle of the morning.
This is for the goal on the bench.
Well, she's got the gold.
Oh, she already got 12,
Yeah, this is
112
for
and a
the
half.
total.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, she's got it.
Wow. Well, it's between her and Liz probably for overall golds. But of course, don't rule out
No.
Ruzanenko.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
We've had a great
I mean,
bench press session
yeah.
here. We are going to take a 5-minute break while the platform is set up for deadlift. Please don't go anywhere.
See you in a while. Bye.
And welcome back to sunny Pilsen here in the Czech Republic on this Sunday morning and the first session of what promises to be a wonderful week of European Open Powerlifting.
Yeah.
But just a reminder, we're with the sub-junior women all weight classes this morning. We've seen really exciting and in some cases dramatic squat and bench press competitions. We're approaching the denouement now, which is the deadlifts. The clock is ticking down to 10 seconds. And I'll just give a very quick shout out, Ralph, before we start.
Yes, please.
To our main sponsors, who are Elico and SBD. And we're also grateful for the continued support of Lyoko, Titex, ER Equipment, and the La Manga Club. And the clock has ticked down to 0. First up is Koval from Russia, 80 kilos on the bar. And again, keep saying this, Ralph, just for the benefit of people joining us. Koval is lifting unopposed. She needs to get her openers in. She's the European champion. And that's a very sensible weight on the bar.
Yes, easy opener.
And we would expect perhaps the weight to go up next time.
This is where the medals are decided. And we see many times they come from way behind.
Indeed.
To from third, fourth place to take the medal. So,
and we see that the prognosis means very little because people are just playing games with openers. Well, that looked very easy, as it should have been. And yes, it's 3 white lights. It didn't come up on the screen. But just to confirm, 3 white lights for Koval. And Denko in exactly the same position. She needs to get this lift. Well, that's Koval showing again. It's just to confirm it's Denko we've got lifting. 105 kilos. And again, this lift to be European champion.
Yes, nice and comfortable.
Exactly as the opener should have been, once again. Well, we're going to get some battles now, Ralph. I mean, there's only 2.5 kilos between openers in the 52s. Yes. And look at them all bunched together in the 63s. One on 125, 2 on 130, 1 on 140.
Yeah. First one on the board and then begin to look
at
where you go. You have 2 changes in the third run of the deadlift. This is where the coaches really have to know the numbers and look up body weight.
And just looking at the 63s as well, I mean, Makeup from Britain, who hasn't featured in, she got a bronze in the bench, but she has a chance of gold in deadlift. And she's going to be battling right to the final deadlift with Milla Silva for overall bronze. But this is Repo from Estonia, nice and easy. Should be 3 whites. Would you agree that deadlift's probably the easiest of the 3 as a referee?
So, as a referee, yeah. Because all they're looking for to make sure the knees are locked, the shoulders are back, and basically non-downward movement, not resting on the thighs.
That's right.
So it's easier to referee,
No.
I think the difficult one is squats. Always.
Absolutely. Ozipova, 125 kilos on the bar for her in the 52 kilo class. Panama Morava, the other Russian, opening 2.5 kilos heavier. And of course, Panama Morava is the heavier of the 2. So this is going to go right down.
Final deadlift.
And there's only 5 kilos between them on overall prognosis. Good finish.
Good opener.
And it's a good lift. The next lifter is Helina Kkeok from Ukraine with 100.
Now we move into the 63 kilo class. And it's Helina Kkeok, the 15-year-old Ukrainian. But I remember her as a 14-year-old last year. She's actually changed. Her face looks a lot older and physically she's filled out. Good
That's
lift.
good. I suppose, I can't remember from last year.
Yeah, she had a very sort of young, almost baby face last year. But that is a good technique. so many of the lifters now are sumo, even the
I think
the juniors and
90%.
sub-juniors, yeah.
Even the supers, and most of the supers are now are big ladies, 84 plus, 80, 84, they're all
No.
very super.
This is Prana Morava, the other lifter in the 52 class. Remember, she is opening 2.5 kilos heavier, but she has a heavier body weight. So she's always going to have to lift 2.5 kilos more than Osipova if she wants to take deadlift gold. But they won't be worrying about deadlift, they'll be looking at the overall. Oh, easy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, could you have a favourite after these?
Now, it'd
to me,
be
it would-
difficult to pick a favorite from
Just
that.
with the ease of the lift,
Yeah.
it would be Prana Morava, perhaps.
Maybe
and she's
after
got the
second round.
advantage of following. Unless, they do something silly with the numbers. She can always follow Osipova and just do 2.5 kilos more. I said just.
Just.
Yeah, that's not always easy, is it? So this is Kkeok, 63 kilo class, 130 opener.
Drop the hips, right from the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
perfect.
Nice
Good.
long arms. Haven't mentioned the platform crew yet. They've done a
No.
splendid job.
I mean, these guys are professional,
Yeah.
and these are high quality spotters. And I write in my report that now the lifting is getting more and more heavier. You need to have real
Yeah.
good quality spotters.
This is Milla Silva in the 63s, 130 on the bar.
Conventional lifting.
Oh, a bit rounded back off the floor.
Yeah, not recommended.
No,
Martin.
it's a good lift.
It's a good
Don't-
lift, but it's not recommended.
No, I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want her to be doing that for the next 10
Yeah.
years.
And you notice the legs almost, the hips
Yeah.
is almost straight
Yeah.
before you start pulling.
Yeah.
So it's all on the lower back.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that technique at all, I'm afraid. But the lift went up for the purposes of today's competition.
Yes, but for the coaching for
Yeah.
a lifter for a long term, the coach need to look at the technique and adjust and make adjustment there.
Would you think going to sumo would
This-
resolve
I
that?
would definitely recommend Suba.
Now this is Ivacheva, Anastasia Ivacheva from Russia in the 57s, 135 kilos on the bar. Oh, that looked easy. Nearly let it go too soon.
Yeah.
I wish they would just hang on a little bit longer, not to put any doubt in the judge's mind. I think the bar hit the floor first,
let's look.
but as soon,
Yeah, just a bit, yeah.
almost that wasn't under control landing. Am I right or am I getting
Absolutely right. The
too
rules say
fussy?
you must be in control of the ball.
That was
there.
almost let go.
She almost let it go
Yeah.
as it on the floor. Yeah.
Now, Amelia Makeup, heaviest opener in the 63s. Oh, she made that look easy.
Yeah, nice, easy up there.
3 wide lights.
The next lifter is Anastasia Antonia from Hungary with 150 kilograms on the bar.
Now, Antoniak, final lifter of the first round. 150 kilos in the 57 kilo class. She gripping on the smooth? No, she's gripping on the smooth
It's
bit of the
uneven.
bar.
Yeah, it's uneven. Yeah. Which
But the grip was uneven.
Yeah, it's uneven. The idea that you got the heel to hold on to.
Look,
you
look.
can see from the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't hold it.
Well, that's a very basic error. And I didn't put the commentator's curse on her. I nearly said it's all solid
Yes.
green with one lifter to go. Maybe thinking it was enough to
I mean,
cause
from,
the problem.
from Ukraine, that's very unusual. That's totally uneven, and it's gripping the
gripping the smooth bit of
non-even.
the bar is. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before at this level. Well, okay, we're into round 2. This is Alexandra Koval in the 43 kilo class. She is your European sub-junior champion.
Yep.
And the next 2 deadlifts just give her a lap of honour.
She's increased by 7.5 kilos.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, it was
That's
a
okay.
safe
She's-
opener.
Yeah, it was. She's European champion. She can now hopefully go for a personal best. And a third. She's successful as well. Oh, that's easy. Yeah.
That's a good lift. The next lifter is Anastasia Antonia from Russia with 115 kilograms on the bar.
Now, Sarah Denko. She's gone up 10 kilos. She is also your European champion in the 47 kilo class. 16-year-old Russian.
He's put a 2.5 kilo behind her personal best.
115. Yeah, it's a nice progression.
Yes.
PB 117 and a half. She'll
Go for
aim
a
to
new
get this
PB.
and get 120
Yeah, new
next
PB.
time.
Yes.
That's good. Again, sumo can be more difficult to get moving, but once you get it moving,
you bring
easier
those
to
big
finish.
muscle. The inner thighs as well come into
Yeah.
play. And after squatting, take a pressure off the back muscle as well. So this is
Indeed.
why the good thing about sumo.
Now, Ozipova. This is going to be a real battle. They've both gone up 5 kilos.
It could be.
They're playing games.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be. Both Russians, so they're gonna be a battle.
But they'll have different coaches.
I'm sure they will.
And each
Absolutely.
coach will want to win.
Yes.
Good. I wish they'd take their toes in before they put the bar down.
Worrying.
I wince every
Worrying.
time. Look how close that bar is going to the toes when it comes down again. And now we have Panama Morava, the other half of the battle. And Panama Morava is where my money would be, Ralph. If I,
Slightly.
I'm
yes.
not really a betting
I would
man,
go with you.
but if I had to bet,
Slight favourite at the
just
moment.
based on what I saw in the first round deadlifts, and based on the fact that she's going to be following every time and knows what she has to do, and,
know she's
and
light,
she can
she's-
just react to changes.
She's lighter, but heavier body weight.
Yes,
yeah?
so she
But-
has to be 2.5.
But she's going second, yeah. Hard to move, but should be a good lift.
It was strong at the finish. She had to fight to get it off the floor. Well, I might have changed my mind now.
135 kilograms on the bar.
It's just sometimes as well, second deadlift, you're not in the same mental place as you are third.
Right one.
And deadlift
Yeah,
can
when
be...
you mean you're going for a medal,
you
you're
yeah.
going for a medal.
I mean, I've seen a lifter not move the bar and you say things to them,
seen
get
it
them
many
fired up, and it just flies. And it
Sometime-
doesn't happen in the other two lifts. But this is repo. 15 kilo increase to 135
Oh, that's a big increase, Martin.
was a big
15
increase.
kilo for a lady.
Yeah.
At this size. 57 kilo.
And it's not like she's battling for a medal.
Helina Kkeok from Hungary with
Well, she was possibly thinking of
yes.
beating
Yes,
Ivacheva.
for the medal for the bench in,
Yeah.
in the deadlift. Yeah,
But,
could be. Could be.
But maybe approach it from another way. You know, see if Ivacheva gets the 142.
And then go for it.
Yeah. We should be coaches, Ralph.
We are coaches.
Shh, don't tell anyone. This is Kkeok, Ukraine. 135. Again, fights it
She's
off the
fighting
floor.
it, lock the
Get it
hips,
past the knees
shoulder
in
back.
sumo. And generally, it gets locked.
Should be 3 wide.
Good lift.
The next lifter
Yeah,
is
one of the ladies I coach,
Mm.
she's actually slightly stronger conventional than sumo, but conventional hurts her back and sumo doesn't.
So then, as a coach, again, you must
Yeah.
find. Yeah.
Now, Milla Silva, 18 years old from Slovakia. Battling with Makeup for overall bronze.
Conventional. Just discuss technique. Should be hip, should drop down. That's good start.
I don't like our back position at
But you notice again, Martin, with sumo,
all. Legs are straight too
legs
soon.
are straight, and you then pulling with your
Yeah.
shoulder. You cannot pull big weight with your shoulder. It has to come from the hip.
from Ukraine
You look, the legs is almost
Now
straight.
the hip should have gone through there,
Absolutely.
but because of the
Yeah.
back angle, they can't come
Can't
through.
go forward.
Yeah. I always teach feet, hips, chest. That's my 3 mantras. Drive the feet through the floor. As the bar gets to the knees, throw your hips
Hips
at it,
forward,
and then
drive
push
the
your
hip
chest
forward,
out.
Yeah.
Now Kkeok, 10 kilo increase for her in the 63s. Oh, that's good.
That's a good technique.
And that matches Kkeok at a lighter body weight. So that's put her into gold medal position in the deadlift. But Kkeok is coming out with 150. There'll be a couple of lifters before her in the 57s. First of all, Ivacheva is going 142.5. And this will be her personal best. Currently it's 140 kilos. I think this is a young lady that was sitting opposite me in the minibus yesterday.
Okay.
On the trip from Prague to
Prague
the wrong
down to
hotel in Pilsen.
No,
No.
look a bit too heavy. But she's European champion, yes. She's weight in front.
No,
No,
it's
she's not. I
Antonia.
apologize.
She's
I'm
in,
looking at the wrong
she's
thing.
safe silver.
Silver, correct.
She couldn't have contended
No.
for gold, as she's not going to get caught for silver. And I guess perhaps that took some of the intensity away from the lift. And as we said earlier, second, third round deadlift, you have to have that mental intensity
Yeah.
as well as
And
the
the will,
physicality.
the will, yeah.
Now Antoniak, this is your well, no,
She missed.
she needs to get this
She
lift.
gets to the ball, yes.
She gets this lift, she's the European champion. Yes, that's better. Much better.
Yeah, 3 wide.
All the worry was for nothing.
The next lifter is Amelia
Well,
Makeup,
thankfully
weight
everyone makes a
150
total.
kilograms.
And we like that
Of
in,
course, yeah.
in any class of lifting, but particularly sub-juniors.
Yeah,
The last
young
thing you
people.
want to do is see
Go
someone
away with
go, go home with nothing. Another PB attempt now, Amelia Makeup, but more importantly, to go into gold medal position in deadlift with 1 lift to go.
Just 4 tickets.
Looks good.
Should go from the back.
Well,
Yes,
the cheers
yeah,
in
3
the
wide
audience tells you that's a good lift. 3 wide lights for Amelia.
Russia with 95 kilograms to the bar.
And I'm just looking, and that puts Kkeok in bronze medal overall. She's lighter than the Slovakian lifter. And we're into third rounds now, and this is Koval. Her final lap of honour.
Yeah.
European champion,
7.5
43 kilo class.
increase on the second to
Yeah.
third.
2 7.5 kilo jumps. Oh, no.
Lost it.
Well, she got it, but the foot moved, and
Alright.
that's a reason for failure, unfortunately. So 3 red lights. It matters little in the overall scheme of things. Just lost balance. Easily done.
Of course. I mean, you apply that much force to the bar, it's easy to just lose balance as you're driving.
Sarah Denko, 16-year-old Russian, European champion, 47 kilo class. Her final lift, 120 kilos.
Bars loaded.
And we're seeing all the third attempts on the board. Let's see Seredenko first.
No.
No,
Look a bit too heavy.
Yeah,
Well,
but
she's already a European
remember,
champion.
they can change their third attempt twice,
Yes, in this round.
as long as it doesn't involve the bar going down or changing the lot order.
Correct.
And if you're a powerlifter, you'll understand that. And if you're not,
Just watch and enjoy.
yeah. Now, Panama Morava. Well, They're both going 135, Ralph. Panama Morava's first.
Who will blink first?
Well, Osipova, if she wants the title, she'll have to go up to 137.5 if Panama Morava makes this, and she'll win it on body weight.
She need to make this to really put the pressure.
Just shows it's not important just to make the weight. It's important to come in as much under the weight as you comfortably can, because that can be worth 2.5 kilos.
2.5 kilo, of course it is. In a closed bottle, 2.5 kilo.
So this is to move into gold medal position overall.
And put the pressure.
With one lift to go in the class.
Driving it. Oh,
yes,
hard to start, but
she's
she got it.
Yes, I
got
think
it.
so.
Yes,
well, there's going to have to be a change here. Osipova has to go to 137.5.
And she has.
Which means that Repo will be up next.
Yeah.
We've got a little wait before Osipova now, because Repo, the Estonian,
The next lifter is
will.
Olga from Russia with 135 kilograms on the bar. The bar is loaded.
She missed her second attempt. Was that a lifter with the uneven grip? No, it wasn't.
I thought Ponomarenko Morava had already gone. That's Osipova that's on the screen, not Ponomareva. I think they've got it wrong.
I think so.
That's Osipova, isn't it? But it shouldn't be her. It should be Repo.
It's right. It's
yeah,
right.
it's Repo. Yeah.
It was. Yeah. It's right now. It's right now.
Osipova was due to be next.
That's right, but
because
then got 2.5.
she went up 2.5. Repo in the heavier weight group was also on 135, so she comes out first. Sorry if this is a bit complicated, folks. There is lot order, but the lighter weight group will always lift before the heavier weight group. They will always have the lighter lot.
Hard to start, but she's working.
No, just too heavy.
Looking too heavy.
Sorry, it's no lift. The next lifter is Helina Kkeok from Russia with 137.
Well, this is Osipova. And this is the make or break lift, Ralph.
This is a gold medal lift.
This will do two things. It will give her deadlift gold. More importantly, it will give her overall gold.
Her PB is 142
PB
and a half.
is 142.
Well, 442 should be
Yeah,
122, but
that must
should
have
be
been a record. But this is to be European champion.
And body work. Oh,
Fighting, she's fighting.
No,
it's not
didn't
going
got it.
anywhere. Oh, what a shame for her. What a brave attempt. But Panama Morava wins the European title in the 52s. Osipova has to settle for silver in both deadlift and total.
The bar is loaded.
We move to the 63 kilo class. And this is Helina Kkeok, 137.5 kilos on the bar. This will guarantee her silver medal overall, if she isn't already guaranteed it. Yes, she knows it. She knows it. 3 wide lights. Great performance for Kkeok. Remember, she is only 15 years old.
I know.
She has another 2, possibly 3 years
in the
as a
sub-junior.
sub-junior. Now, Milla Silva, Slovakia, 140 kilos. This would put her on 335. I'm talking totals now.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
And this would put her into the silver medal, the bronze medal position overall, ahead of Makeup.
335.
The 2 Ukrainians, home and hosed, first and second place. The battle here is all about bronze.
For bronze medal. She missed 137.5, so she increased it by 2.5 kilo. This is for
well, she has to do that to try and beat Makeup, because Makeup's lighter.
Convention again. Drop the hips down.
Oh,
Use
get the
hip
hips
muscle.
through sooner. She has to get the hips through. No,
No,
no.
never gonna work. Never gonna work. I would definitely change her
Well,
technique.
brave attempt. She did the best she could. And if you're watching in Great Britain, Amelia Makeup has overall bronze at the European Championships.
Well done to her.
And she will have a lift for deadlift gold. Currently in gold medal position, but Kkeok will be coming up with 150 at a lighter body weight. But before that, back to the 57s. Ivacheva, the Russian, 145 kilos on the bar. She's in second place. That won't change as a result of this lift. This is just to finish with a burst of glory. 145 kilos.
Fighting it. Hips through.
That's good.
That looks good.
Again, that she. Oh, I hate it when they let go of that.
Me too. You're asking for trouble.
You are. One of these. Just watch again. Did she let go, and B, was it under control?
Just
Yeah,
about.
Just about. Now, well, Amelia Makeup has dropped the weight to 152.5. So I think you might see Kkeok dropping the weight as well. But just a reminder, Amelia's already in 332.5. The Slovakian finished in 325. This is to move into gold medal position in the deadlift to add to her overall bronze. Oh, she's
Good.
battling.
Can she
She's
get hips
battling.
through?
Yes, she has.
Just got it.
What do they say?
Should be good.
2 white lights, that's good enough. One referee called it in blue, which would have been resting or downward
Resting the
movement.
thighs. Oh, resting at the thighs.
Yeah, let's have a look at it again.
Yeah, you can see it just there, just resting the thighs there. As long as the bar keep moving,
Yeah.
it should be okay.
That was a good battle.
Yeah, it was hard fight.
And we have 2 more lifts in this flight. Next up, we have Antoniak. She was the one that got her
and-
grip wrong,
Yeah, let's hope that she.
but she rectified it second time of asking.
Very unusual. So look, grip.
And she is miles ahead
Yeah, grip's
overall.
better.
That was good.
That's 3 white lines.
And to the group,
We don't need referees for that.
the first group is Katerina Kkeok from Ukraine.
Now, final lift is Kkeok, the Ukrainian. She's already the champion, but this is for deadlift gold
Yep.
and to push Makeup down into silver medal position. Final lift of the flight. Flight 2 is getting ready. This for deadlift gold. It's going, no, it's stalled before the
whole
knees.
But you
Well,
notice the whole thing come
yeah,
forward.
Kkeok
Yep.
gets deadlift gold, but the news, if you're watching in Great Britain, is Amelia Makeup gets deadlift gold
Fantastic.
in a
Well done.
wonderful performance that included an unequipped bench that
Yes.
gives her an overall bronze. We move on to the second flight. Kinga Guile, Hungary, 115 kilos on the bar. And I'm looking forward to this battle in the 72s, Ralph.
Gonna be good.
It's going to be one of the best of the week. Sometimes you can get spoilt very early on and you think, oh, it's always going to be like this. And it's not. This is going to be a great battle. But this is Kinga Guile, 115.
Nice.
No supportive
Comfortable.
equipment on any
No.
of the lifts. And that's a good lift for her.
Anastasia from Poland, 120 kilograms on the bar.
Now I'm just waiting to we sometimes get this situation when the flight changes over, when We can't
Yeah,
see the
can't see
screen.
the board, yeah. And
But this is Zalesinska from Poland, 120 kilos, lifting in the 84 plus body weight class. I think that was good.
easy. Should be. Yep.
The next lifter is Helina Kkeok from Russia with
Now Sabarova in the 72 kilo class. She's the only one that's not contending for overall
yeah,
gold.
422 and a half. Yes,
The other three, if they all get their opening deadlifts, will be
Could be a
separated
fight.
by 7.5 kilos.
So it could be down to the third
Yeah.
one in deadlift to decide, the medals.
the bar is loaded.
Well, her PB's 165. She's opening reasonably conservatively.
Yeah, 15 kilo
But
below.
a couple of 10 kilo jumps will take her to a new PB. I almost think if you can't do 10 kilo jumps in deadlift, you're opening too heavy. Would that be fair?
That's a fair comment. That's a fair comment, yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
3 white lights.
The next lifter is Daria Rusinenko from Ukraine with
Now, Rusinenko.
100 kilograms on the bar.
Daria Rusinenko, 16 years old, PB 170, opening 157. They are playing games.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just get that first one on the board.
Two Ukrainians and a Pole battling for gold here in the ladies sub-junior under 72 kilo class. And this is the first of them. Rusinenko way below her PB, getting one on the board.
In a battle, then you need to do that. Just get one on the board. That's a good field opener.
Oh,
And again, she's chopping the bar. Yeah, we're getting nervous here.
The next lifter is Ruslan.
Imagine if you lose a gold medal
Because you
you
lost
let
the ball.
go of a bar half a second
Yeah.
too soon
No.
when it's not coming out of your hands. Now, Krasnova, 160.
But you know, Martin, again, I see this many times in the gyms where lifters are training and they get to just let the bar go.
The
never,
slam.
never
The
a
gym
good
slam.
idea. Never a good idea. Become a habit.
It becomes a habit and it's good on YouTube, but it's not on the platform
Not in
in a
competition.
major competition. Now, Krasnova replying to Rusinenko, 160 on the bar. Krasnova, a good deadlifter. She's built to be a deadlifter.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who my money's on.
Yes. Easy opener.
Unless Liz comes in and blows this all apart. I was thinking out of the two Ukrainians, I think my money would be on Rusinenko. Sorry, Krasnova.
Kazanenko, yeah. Kazanov, yeah.
Now we move to the under 84 kilo class, and this is Kitsul, the Russian, 17-year-old Russian, with a PB of 172.5.
Just need this for the medal.
Yeah, opening 165, and she will be the European champion if she gets this lift.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Ah, yes. European champion.
What a great lift that was. Absolutely effortless.
Fly.
The next lifter is
Now watch the hips come through as
Yeah.
it reaches the
You
knees.
can
See the
you
difference
absolutely.
between the lifter we were.
Yeah,
we
keep
were-
the hips down as long
yeah.
as possible.
Yeah.
Get the bar to the knees, drive the
Then
hip forward.
throw the hips at the bar.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
the bar is loaded.
Use the big muscles to do the work.
Now this is Ida Liz. We'll learn a lot from this lift, Ralph.
Yep.
Her PB is
Of course.
162.5. She's opening 172.5.
10 kilo above it.
Yeah. So I've no doubt she'll do this, but it's how close to her limit she is in the battle for medals. Oh, that was easy.
No problem there.
Oh, that was easy. This is going down to the last lift.
Like we've been saying,
Yeah.
keep eye on this category. Gonna be close.
The last lifter.
Now, Jon's daughter is the final one out in the first round in the second flight, and she's opening at 190 kilos. Wearing the belt quite high.
The bar is loaded.
I guess it's where on the back you're most susceptible and
Yes,
where
indeed.
you want to protect the most.
Yep.
So this is solely Jon's daughter. This to become European champion.
Oh,
And
yes.
there it is.
Yes.
Oh, again, she lets go of the bar. She gets the white lights.
Let's start the second attempt with Kinga Guile from Hungary with 125 kilograms on the bar.
I'm saying nothing.
No, me too.
Now, we're into the second round already. 60 more lifts, Ralph, and the
And
morning
session
is over.
finished.
And there's our
And
Hungarian friend coaching.
Yes. Trying to remember his name.
No, it's not Imre. No.
No. It come to me. Man.
But he was our promoter in Hungary 3
He was
years
for the
ago,
juniors, yeah, when we was there last.
So this is Kinga Guile. 10 kilos more on the bar. Oh, that's good.
Yes, should be 3 white.
A lot of promising Hungarian sub-juniors and juniors been coming through.
Yeah, which is good for the future of the sport.
And I think the fact that we held a couple of events in Hungary helped bring the sport in the country
Absolutely.
forward. And next up is Zalazinska from Poland. 15 kilo increase for her, up to 135. Oh, no, it was lopsided. I think the grip was wrong.
Yeah, 3 white. 2 red, sorry.
Yeah, look at the grip was wrong.
Yeah, look at it. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it never came up evenly.
157.5 kilograms on the bar.
Now, Sabarova, we're into the 72s, second round. And as I say, Sabarova is the one that is out
Yes,
of the
out
medals.
of the medal, yeah.
Now, just to summarize this, Ralph, let's
Yeah.
forget about Sabarova for one moment. If the other 3 lifters make their second lifts, all 3 will be tied on 482.5 with 1 lift,
One
to,
lift
go.
to go.
That
Then
is
that is
close.
gonna be fight, yeah.
But
There will be
let's
many
give-
changes.
Let's give Sabarova
Of course.
all our attention.
She-
This is her second lift. 157.5. Oh, it's
That's
good.
good.
Lovely finish. 3 white lights.
The next lifter is Daria Rosanenko from
Now, here we go. This
First
is
of
the
the 3.
battle. Now, we're going to see 2 of them follow one another, but then we're going to jump to the
The pole,
84s and
to
then
Liz.
go back to Liz. So this is Daria Rosanenko. 170 kilos on the bar. This will give her 482.5.
Yep.
Of course, not only are they battling for overall, but they're
But
battling for
also-
deadlift gold as
Yeah.
well.
And this will put her in second place for the deadlift.
But it's all about the European
Yeah,
title.
overall, though. That's what's about.
I think this equals her PB. Memory serve. No, it's
No,
gone
she's
down.
gone.
Oh,
It's
no,
gone.
no.
Sorry, it's no lift. The next lifter
She
is
just seemed to
Ruslan
get that wrong very early.
But again, her grip was uneven. You can see it this side. She was literally gripping the smooth.
Look, the legs are
smooth-
straight
yeah,
and the
yeah.
hips are back. You're never going to recover from that. So, Krasnova, same weight. And this will move her into the lead over Liz by 5 kilos. But of course, Liz will follow 2 lifts down the line. This is her 8th of 9 lifts today, and this will move her into the overall lead. Looking good.
Yes.
Oh, easy. Easy, more there. Now we move to the under 84 kilo class, and this is Kitsul, 175 for her. And this, of course, just to remind you, is your European champion, under 84, 2 competitors, and this will be a lifetime best for her.
Lifetime best total or
Lifetime best deadlift.
oh, deadlift. Okay.
Yeah, 175. I think a PB is 172.5. I got a thumbs up, which means it probably is.
She's lifting conventional, so let's look at technique because
Yeah,
you're all
but it's
getting it wrong.
perfect conventional
Yeah,
technique.
if you look at the hips, look at the hip. How
When
long
it
they
goes
keep
past
low.
the knees, hips drive
Yeah,
forward, chest
that's
comes
it.
out,
So simple.
shoulders back, easy.
There should be no changeover. You can
No.
have a changeover, so it's all work together.
3 white lights. And this is a huge PB for Liz. Well, her first one was a PB.
Yeah, he was.
I'm just wondering with her PBs, where they must have all been set classic. Because,
It's
you know, the
possible-
improvement
at this
on
age-
PBs
At this age, you think
has
most of the
been
young lifters,
huge across all 3
they
lifts.
started as a classic and then change over to quick.
Now, this will tie her with Krasnova, and she is lighter. Yeah, that puts her
Yeah,
into
she's
the
got
lead.
it. She's got it.
3 white lights. 1 more lift in the second round, and it is Solion's daughter from Iceland. She is your new European champion in the 84 kilo class.
440 pounds. 31 and a half down.
I remember when I could bench press that.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe again. Who
I don't think I
knows?
ever did. Maki, I was classic at
Yeah.
my weight. Good setup. Drop the hips into it. Drive hips through.
Yeah, that's
yep,
good.
easy.
No, there was a bit
Did
of
she
a...
come forward?
No, I think she did, yeah. She dropped the shoulders a little bit. What did they say?
Yes, you're right. Yeah, blue
Yeah,
line.
she had it up.
all
and
the work.
Just watch, she did all the work. And watch the shoulders at the top. Look,
Yep,
and as
come
she
back.
does that,
Yeah.
the bar comes down. And you can interpret it as downward movement.
Yes, it is,
Or you
because,
can, or going before the referee's command and then
Yeah.
changing your mind. Either way.
But looking at a lift, you can see a shoulder
Yeah.
come forward first, and then she
yeah.
adjust it back again.
Yeah.
But too late. The lift
But
is
it
gone.
matters not in the
Now she's,
overall scheme of things. She's the
champion.
champion. And she's got the strength to do that easily.
But she done the lift.
It was
technique,
almost a bounce.
technique, yeah.
If you enjoyed the first session of the week,
Martin, sometimes it's a little bit slow. But this one
No,
hasn't
this is
been anything
good.
but, isn't it? It's been
maybe
there
the
and
battles haven't been there in all the classes,
not
but
all
the
the
quality of lifting
Oh,
has
superb.
been superb.
For sub-juniors, it's superb.
Yeah. You just forget they're sub-junior women. That looked good.
Yeah, should be 3 white.
Yes, indeed.
And it's a good lift. The next lifter is Victoria Zalsinska from Poland with 135
Now
kilograms.
Zalsinska, the Polish lifter. She missed the 135 last time. It was a big jump. You thought perhaps the grip was uneven, Ralph.
Yeah, it looks a little bit to me. Off centre.
Well, let's see if they
And
managed to correct it.
adjust Looks better, but she's fighting it again.
I don't know what
Fighting
the
the hip.
referees are going to say. on
Yeah,
that one.
me too. I don't sure. Let's have a look. No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
She didn't look like she could get the shoulder.
No.
Next
back.
lifter is Svetlana Samarova from Russia with 165
Yeah, the
kilograms
shoulder
on the bar.
definitely on the back and
Yeah.
resting on the thighs.
It was like she was resting on the thighs,
Yeah.
and then she suddenly straightened her legs
Yeah.
without the bar going up any further.
Any further.
So Sabarova, Remember, all these ladies now, it's their final lift of the day. They've been battling for the last 3 hours for these medals. This competition started at 9 o'clock local
morning.
time. It's now 5 to 12 local time. Hope you're enjoying it at home. Just to let you know that the next session, which will be sub-junior men, up to 8 and including 83 kilos, will start at 2 in the afternoon local time. This is Sabarova pulling and fighting. That looks good. Yeah, 3 white lights. Yes, the second session. Today is the only day when we have 3 sessions. The middle session of the day is sub-junior men from under 53 to under 83. And then the final session of the day at 6:30 this evening local time will be sub-junior men 93 and upwards.
Good.
So this is Rosanenko. Now she's going 172.5. This will put her to 485, and it would put her in the lead overall for the time being.
Yeah.
The lead is currently being shared by Liz and Krasnova, 482.5. This would take her to 485, but she missed 170 last time. Bit more mental focus, and who knows? Got to fight and battle.
Drive. No.
And it is just not moving.
Too heavy.
She had to try it.
Of course, this is a European title.
But she finishes on 470. She gets a good bronze. That bar was going nowhere, was it?
No.
Now, Krasnova. It's a case of who blinks first.
Yeah.
And I think what Liz has done is she's gone high so she can come down.
She's got the option to come back down, yeah.
So is Krasnova? She can't
She
change
must get
now.
this
The
to-
bar's loaded.
Yeah, she must get this.
Well, this
Pressure
puts her to 490.
Yeah.
And all the pressure is on Liz. Now, if she gets this, Liz will come down to 185.
185, yeah, that's correct.
If she doesn't get this, Liz is already the champion in body weight. So this is a must-make
Yeah.
lift
She
by
needs-
Krasnova
she
to
needs to
ask
nail
the
this one.
question.
Any chance with titles, she must get this. All or nothing.
I almost think she should have gone 180, 182, just to ask a
Possible.
bigger question.
Yeah.
Time will tell. Damned if you do and damned if you don't sometimes.
Absolutely.
This is a huge lift for Krasnova.
Everything must be on the line.
This to go into gold medal position.
Drive it,
moving.
drive it. Hit through. She got it.
Oh, it's good. And you know what, Ralph? That was the right weight. I think any heavier, she wouldn't have got it going. The Ukrainians called that spot on.
She called, yeah.
Oh, wow.
She called it. Now it's down to Liz.
Yeah, Liz has dropped to 185.
Yeah, it's obvious they got to go 185
kilograms on the bar.
to win on body weight.
Well, well, well.
What the bottle?
Bar is loaded.
There's 560 grams between them, just over half a kilo. But that half a kilo is worth 2.5 kilos to
Yep.
Liz and could give her
Could
the
be the
gold
gold
medal. So
Here we
Liz
go.
or Krasnova. It's all down to this. No, it was just too heavy. What a brave attempt. But Krasnova is the European champion in a fantastically competitive under 72 kilo sub-junior class.
The bar is loaded.
And we have 2 lifters remaining. Kitsul, already the champion under 84, going for yet another PB. If she gets this, she'll leave with a deadlift PB 12.5 kilos higher than she came in with.
That's a big increase.
Yeah, that's good. 3 white lights, 1 more lift of the morning, and that is solely
Your last
Jonsdottir.
lifter of this competition is
400 kilos on the bar, 440. Now we know she has the strength for this.
Absolutely, no problem. She just got to keep her
gotta-
technique.
Don't let
Hold
it
it.
bounce. It was almost she was too fast and got
Yeah.
a rebound at
And
the
then
top.
back bound foot. Yeah.
Just control it on the way up. Oh, she looks fired up for this.
Marks, love it.
Keep it forward, move it.
That's
better. Should be 3 wides.
And
Oh, she
two
got
wides.
one.
Well, she got a blue for downward movement or hitching. Let's
Let's
have a
have a
look
look.
at that. I didn't see
No,
either.
there's nothing there.
No.
No, she got the lift anyway.
Yeah,
but,
she did. Well,
Martin,
excellent.
great morning.
Excellent
Great morning
morning's lifting.
competition.
What are your concluding thoughts?
Yeah, the standard's so high. It is so high. We talk about sub-juniors. These are lifted between the
Yeah.
age of 14 and 18
I
for
mean,
our sport.
forget your commentary role for a moment, Ralph.
Yeah.
As the Secretary General
Yeah,
of the
for me.
EPF, you've got to be
Absolutely
hugely pleased
over the
with,
moon because
with the presentation of the
Yeah.
competition and the
Everything.
standard of the
Yeah,
competition.
everything is just right. And again, I'll say that if we are going to get to the stage we want to get to as IOC recognized sport, these are the standard. The lifting is increased, the standard is high, the promoting of the championship is high, and this is all on the right line, I think.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
we'll take a short break in the commentary booth. You can stay with us for the medal ceremony,
course, yeah.
but Ralph and I won't be commenting on that. You can pick up the speaker feed. You can join us again at 2 o'clock for sub-junior men up to and including 83 kilo class. Until then, from myself and Ralph Farquharson, bye for now.
Bye for now.
from the EPF president. And Xavier de Coiterec from France, the IPF treasurer from yesterday. Let's move to the results. The best results in squat category up to 43 kilograms sub-juniors. On the first place, Alexandra Koval from Russia with 90 kilograms. Results in bench press. On the first place, Alexandra Koval from Russia with 45 kilograms. And results in deadlift. On the first place, Alexandra Koval with 87.5 kilograms. And the winner in total is Alexandra Koval from Russia with 222.5 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Russia. Congratulations. Best results, category up to 47 kilograms, sub-juniors. Results in squat. On the first place, Anastasia Antonia from Russia with 135 kilograms. Results in bench press. In the first place, Anastasia Antonia from Russia with 72.5 kilograms. Deadlift. In first place, Anastasia Antonia from Russia with 115 kilograms. And in total, in the first place, Anastasia Antonia from Russia with 322.5 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Russia. The best results in the category women sub-juniors up to 52 kilograms. Results in squat. On the second place, Olga Prana Morava from Russia with 150 kilograms. And in the first place, Helina Kkeok from Russia with 155 kilograms. Results in bench press. In the second place, Helina Kkeok from Russia with 85 kilograms. And in the first place, Olga Prana Morava from Russia with 92.5 kilograms. Results in deadlift. In the second place, Helina Kkeok from Russia with 130 kilograms. And in the first place, Olga Prana Morava from Russia with 135 kilograms. Total results. In the second place, Helina Kkeok from Russia with 370 kilograms. And total winner is Olga Prana Morava from Russia with 377.5 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the Russian national anthem. Congratulations. The best result in category sub-juniors women up to 57 kilograms. In the third place, Katrin Kelly-Repo from Estonia with 105 kilograms. In the second place, Anastasia Antonia from Russia with 152.5 kilograms. And in the first place, Anastasia Antoniak from Ukraine with 177.5 kilograms. Results in bench press. In the third place, Amelia Makeup from Great Britain with 60 kilograms. In the second place, Helina Kkeok from Ukraine with 80 kilograms. First place, Helina Kkeok from Ukraine with 115 kilograms. Sorry, that was a change or a mess. So, results in bench press for category 57, sub-juniors women. In the third place, Anastasia Antonia from Russia with 67.5 kilograms. No, we switched categories. Something wrong happened there. I'm sorry for that. It is right now. Sorry for that. In the second place, Katrin Kalirepo from Estonia with 67.5 kilograms. And in the first place, Anastasia Antoniak from Ukraine with 95 kilograms. Results in deadlift. In the third place, Katrin Kalirepo from Estonia with 120 kilograms. In the second place, Anastasia Koval from Russia with 145 kilograms. First place, Anastasia Antoniak from Ukraine with 155 kilograms. Total results. In the third place, Katrin Kalirepo from Estonia with 292.5 kilograms. In the second place, Anastasia Koval from Russia with 365 kilograms. And in the first place, Anastasia Antonia from Ukraine with 427.5 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the Ukrainian national anthem. Congratulations. Best results, category sub-juniors women up to 63 kilograms. In the third place, results in squat. The third place, Adriana Nelashova from Slovakia with 135 kilograms. In the second place, Helina Kkeok from Ukraine with 145 kilograms. And in the first place, Helina Kkeok from Ukraine with 170 kilograms. already had the results of bench press, so I know that's what I said. We've had that. So results in deadlift. In the third place, Helina Kkeok from Ukraine with 137.5 kilograms. In the second place, Helina Kkeok from Ukraine with 140 kilograms. And in the first place, Amelia Makeup from Great Britain with 152.5 kilograms. Total results. In the third place, Amelia Makeup from Great Britain with 335 kilograms. In the second place, Helina Kkeok from Ukraine with 362.5 kilograms. First place, Helina Kkeok from Ukraine with 425 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the Ukrainian national anthem. Results, category up to 72 kilograms. Results in squat. In the third place, Ruslana Krasnova from Ukraine with 195 kilograms. In the second place, Deadlifts from Poland with 202.5 kilograms. First place, Dango from Ukraine with 207.5 kilograms. Results in bench press. In the third place, Deadlifts from Poland with 102.5 kilograms. In the second place, Anastasia from Ukraine with 105 kilograms. first place, Ruslana Krasnova from Ukraine with 117.5 kilograms. Results in deadlift. In the third place, Svetlana Samburova from Russia with 165 kilograms. In the second place, Ruslana Krasnova from Ukraine with 177.5 kilograms. First place, Ida from Poland with 177.5 kilograms. Total results. In the third place, Daria Rosanenko from Ukraine with 470 kilograms. In the second place, Idalis from Poland with 482.5 kilograms. And in first place, Ruslana Krasnova from Ukraine with 490 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Ukraine. Congratulations. Category up to 84 kilograms. In the second place, Kinga Guile from Hungary with 110 kilograms. In the second place, sorry. And in the first place, Alexandra Koval from Russia with 170 kilograms. Results in bench press. In the second place, Kinga Guile from Hungary with 60 kilograms. And in the first place, Alexandra Koval from Russia with 100 kilograms. And results in deadlift. In the second place, Kinga Guile from Hungary with 135 kilograms. And in the first place, Alexandra Koval from Russia with 185 kilograms. Total results in the second place, Kinga Guile from Hungary with 305 kilograms. And in the first place, Alexandra Koval from Russia with 455 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Russia. Congratulations. Category 84 plus, results in squat. In the second place, Victoria Zaltinska from Poland with 160 kilograms. In the first place, Sally Jonsdotter from Iceland with 232.5 kilograms. Results in bench press. In the second place, Victoria Zaltinska from Poland with 72.5 kilograms. And in first place, Sally Jonsdotter from Iceland with 115 kilograms. Results in deadlift. In the second place, Victoria Zaltinska from Poland with 120 kilograms. And in the first place, Sally Jonsdotter from Iceland with 200 kilograms. Total results. In the second place, Victoria Zalesinska from Poland with 352.5 kilograms. And in the first place, Solly Jonsdottir from Iceland with 547.5 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Iceland. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from this competition. We will be looking forward to seeing you